right, welcome to the final table, or excuse me, the feature table, the 1-2 Monday game. We are just a little bit late to the action, so you missed a huge 5-way in bomb pot in which you can see these monster chip stacks. It's a $300 buy-in. RKR got half of the pot, and Ashwin got the other half of the pot. It was a monstrous 5-way all-in, and we missed it because we were waiting for our dealer to show up. You can see I'm Eric Anderson here at Palace Poker in the box for the first half hour of the stream. And you'll see it's going a little bit slow because I'm training a new person in the action tracker. We normally have Soda back there tracking all of the action, and they needed him in the cage, so that's where he's at. Let's go around the horn real quick. You can see who the early winners were. Marcus, he lost. He was one of the first people to lose. He's down to $50. Ashwin, he won that first bomb pot. He's up to $670. Santa's at $300. Max at $300. Tesla Steve's at $300. RKR won the other half of that bomb pot. Zeal Reaper at $700. Kobe at $300, and Raina down $20 in the 9 seat. And I'm wrong about that, how that worked, but we're good. Let's see how this action goes. It's different watching myself deal a half hour ago. All right, who do we have in the chat right now? Alright, can everybody hear me okay? Let's see. Alright, this doesn't sound great. Let me switch some things around because this doesn't sound correct. Hold on just a second. And yep, that was wrong. There, I just switched it to the correct microphone. Now you should be able to hear me much better. All right. I'm going to follow this to action. We got Ashwin with ace queen and Santa with ace jack. Ashwin raises 20, Santa called. 894 doesn't help anybody. Ashwin's going to go ahead and continue. That's much better. He just continuation bets for $30. Santa has no part of this. Does he want to immediately give up, or does he want to float one? No, he's going to get away from it. So Ashwin was bluffing with the best hand. That flop didn't help him, but it didn't help his opponent either. So we are good to go. Let's pop up these stack sizes again. Seat 1, Marcus, he's going to blind his way out till he has to buy in again. Ashwin's up to almost 700. Santa's down just a little bit. $300 buy-in again. We are on hand 5 here on the Monday night recreational stream. Max Fan Club is here. Misty, I've got some bad news for you. I think this hand here. See, I'm I'm dealing because our dealer was stuck in traffic, so I have to start the stream for the first half hour. And I think this is the hand. It's soon. I was hoping to run down here to be able to broadcast this before the half-hour delay. 2 calls, 3 folds, 4 folds, 5 folds, 6 calls, $2. All right, this wasn't the hand. Mac's out of it. Pay attention because Mac misclicks one of these hands here. 2 calls, 6 calls. I will. Yeah. I put down a half-hour delay so I could do this and then run downstairs. So I'm going to talk to Odell. I do not look as horrible as I thought I did. So, 35 from yay me. 35, 2 calls. Kobe continues on that flop when he has no part of it. Ash calls with top pair. Now Ash has top trips. Kobe's drawing dead. He checks it over. Ashwin bets out 35, and Kobe immediately folds and goes and puts his phone away.
I'm not saying anything bad. I haven't seen her, so I didn't know she was showing her age.
Who else is in the chat besides Misty? Misty Lou. Hot start. I'm just going to pop this up because it's hands. We're not even halfway around the table yet. $300 buy-in. Ashwin and Zeal and RKR have all immediately doubled up. Everybody else had a slight loss, and then Mark is trailing. He's the only one who didn't top off when he lost a bunch of chips. Oh, see, I was hoping you would avoid that. I only dealt out one. I only dealt out one card and quit because I had to make change for the big blind. Then I forgot to keep dealing. That's on me.
4 calls, $2. 5 calls, $2.
I just failed the audition. Dang it. Glad I got a backup job as a live stream producer. I don't have to rely on my dealing skills.
1 folds, 3 calls, 20, 4 calls, 20, 5 calls, 20.
Okay, this is the hand, Misty. I can see it coming now that I see the cards.
Actions on 3.
We got a tray 8.
3 checks, 4 checks, 5 checks.
Zeal has no part of this with Jack 10. He leads out for $60. Santa doesn't have anything. He folds. Mac gets stubborn and makes the call.
Four call 60.
Tesla Steve has no part of it. He folds. Now we're heads up on a tray 8 board with Jack 10 and Queen 10. 3 of diamonds on the turn.
7 checks.
Mac checks. Zeal checks it back. And the river is an ace. Mac has queen high. He bets $125. Great bluff. Great bluff. It should work. Tray, ace, queen is Mac's hand. Tray, ace, jack is Zeal's hand.
Call.
Zeal calls. Mac mucks the winning hand. Zeal doesn't show, and I push a $453 pot to Zeal.
4 is at 300. Yep. No way that high.
Yep.
So I wouldn't watch it. In the bottom right corner, it shows transfer chips.
So just a misstep from Mac. He was bluffing with the best hand. He did not show it, and I pushed the pot to Zeal. Now the computer's going to be messed up because the computer knows that Mac won. But since Mac didn't show it, all of the chips are in Zeal's pot.
Oh, I'm good. 3 folds, 4 calls, 5 folds, 6 folds, 7
And they have to manually move those chips over.
9 folds.
And so if the chip counts are off for a little bit, that's why.
2 folds,
Kobe makes it 15 to go from the cutoff with ace-10 offsuit. Marcus calls. He's got $50. He puts 15 of it in. He puts 30% of his stack in with jack-10 off in the small blind.
we're good.
Trey, 7. Marcus checks.
1 checks,
Mac
4
checks.
checks,
Kobe bets 40,
1 folds, 4 folds.
and it folds around.
Thank you.
Danny Simone in the chat. Bluff catching with the worst hand and winning the pot is an elite poker play.
You in? Right on. All right, that's fine. I'm talking him through it. It works pretty well. Dan, can you tell? Can you have Soda show you that problem we just had?
Yeah. Yeah, that call with Jack High. I mean, he put the pieces together and said, Trey, ace. Unless you have, you know, that Zeal has a donkey.
You ready for me?
I'm not arguing with you, Harris. Gull. RKR with pocket 5s.
6 calls, $2.
He's going to call the $2.
8 raises to 5.
Kobe's going to jack it up to $5. Coming in for a big raise. Reena calls.
2 folds.
Santa's got pocket 9s.
Okay.
He's going to go healthy now.
60. 3 bets 60.
He bet $60.
See that big stack of green behind him. So 3 bet 60. Yep. 4 folds.
RKR calls with pocket 5s. He's set mining.
Call 67 folds.
Zeal lets it go. Kobe ain't scared.
8 calls 69 folds.
He calls from the hijack. He's got position on these guys.
I'm good.
We got 9-9 versus 5-5 versus Jack-9 on a Jack-King tray board. Santa checks it. Not a great flop for pocket 9s or pocket 5s, but when everybody checks,
3 bet 75.
Santa leads out at $75, hoping to buy it now since nobody represented that Jack or King.
6 raises, 150
Ooh.
total.
Trip 5s for RKR, makes it 150. Kobe had the best hand on the flop. He lets it go.
45.
And RKR picks up a nice one.
Yep. Correct. Yep. I don't remember. I don't remember. I would say, let's just say 200. How much does he have? Yeah, let's say 250 total. That would be close. Yeah, I need to play that one.
Wow, that was I was watching that.
It was a good game.
Yeah, that was a
All
good
the players are.
That was a really good game.
Alright. Button is on 2. 5 folds. Six raises to 12. 7 folds, 8 folds, 9 folds.
Oh, you're here.
One folds, two folds. Member services didn't show up, so he's got to be in there. Three calls 12, four calls 12.
Santa calls with Jack 8 off suit in the small blind. Mac defends his big blind. We got 3 players to a flop.
Actions on
3, 4, 5.
4 checks. 6 checks. Going to a turn.
Just gonna check around. Mac pairs his 7.
3 checks. 4 bets, $15.
Leads out for 15 into a $30 pot. Santa can win with a jack or a 6 or an 8. He makes a call. 8 or a jack will give him a higher card. And, oh, there it is. Jack on the river.
3 checks.
Check, check. Santa picks up a nice pot. $66 going his way.
Button's right. Perfect. Thank you, Santa. Actions on 6. 6 calls, 7 folds, 8 folds, 9 folds. 1 folds. 2 folds. 3 folds. 4 calls. 5 checks with 3-handed.
A lot of clubs on that pre-flop. Ooh, this could get dangerous. Mac with the nut flush draw. RKR with the queen high flush draw, which is a pretty high flush draw if you didn't know. Trey on the river.
4 checks, 5 checks, 6 checks. Show me winner, guys.
Caught a 3.
I caught a 3 wins.
3 with a queen.
Mac lost the minimum. I would have lost way more if I was Mac because I would have been betting my ace high flush draw and RKR would have been calling with his flush draw and he would have rivered me with I paired my 3. So Mac is smiling that he lost the minimum on that hand. That was a $2 hand. They got to see all 5 cards. Best deal in poker.
Case 5, huh? Shit.
Yeah, they're talking about that bomb pot that we missed where Ashwin had pocket 5s and he hit a 5 on the top board and the bottom board
6, 7. One of them had 6.
to pick up half that board.
Okay. 8 raised. 7 raised. 7 9 folds, 1 fold, 2 folds.
No, for sure.
Yeah, my bad. All right.
I dodged a lot.
3 calls, 7, 4 folds.
Zeal makes it 7 to go under the gun with the ace deuce suited. Santa calls from the cutoff with pocket 4s, and Tesla Steve comes in with a 3-bet for $25
7 calls,
with king queen. Zeal calls, Santa calls. We are 3 ways to a flop.
Action starts with 5.
King 9 queen. Tesla Steve flops top 2 pair. Zeal has backdoor flush and backdoor straights. He leads out for $55 in a $77 pot. It goes fold, fold, and he picks up a healthy stack.
Straddle in the 8 seat for 5.
Kobe's going to come in and straddle. There's some things we allow and some things we don't allow. Straddling is one of the things.
Can you come deal this table?
Handlebar mustache, Matt?
What's that?
Handlebar mustache, Matt? Or
No. The vice president, man. I just saw him walk by.
I tried to call Vice President Matt Osborne. I saw him walk by, and I want him to tap me out until Adrian got here, but he did not receive the message.
He needs some,
He's probably the best one here. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm the best one here.
Either way.
All right, well,
That's what I meant.
9 folds,
I need a part-time job.
10 folds.
Have 3 open on
2
this.
folds.
We did have open auditions today for the Run Good series that starts on Thursday.
3 calls,
It happened.
4 folds.
They had me making a bunch of name tags this morning. Tesla Steve
6 calls,
raises to $20.
8 folds.
RKR calls. Queen 10 in the small blind.
3 players. 3 players.
Santa calls with 5-6 off in the hijack.
Actions on 6.
Deuce Deuce King.
6 checks. 3 checks. 5 bets 30.
Tesla Steve C bets $30
6 folds.
and picks up the pot. Bluffing with the best hand. I've said it before. It's a great way to pick up pots. Just remember to show it when you're bluffing. There's no reason to muck because you might accidentally have the best hand. And since you're already losing your money, you might as well gain something. So I like to gain the fact that, hey guys, I'm going to show you that I bluff sometimes. That way you'll call me when I have it. So you might as well get a little advertising out of it since you're not going to win any money, or you might accidentally have the best hand.
Different name. I mean, that's accurate.
Yeah, I do have a few.
She has some aliases. You got everybody? 9 folds.
Can't let anybody know my next name.
1 fold.
That's a sign. You
2
gotta play it.
raises 25.
You gotta play it.
3 folds, 4 folds. 5 folds. 6 calls, 7 folds.
Ashwin makes it $25 with pocket tens.
We are heads up.
Gets called by RKR with a suited king. Ace, king, 5, not a great flop for pocket tens. He checks it over to RKR.
6 checks. Going to a turn.
Check, check. Jack on the turn, still not a great hand for pocket
6 bets.
tens,
30.
but he is going to represent something. RKR has 2 outs.
I'm sorry, 2 bet 30. I said that wrong. Yep, you're right, I'm wrong. 6 folds. Thank you, Ash.
We have Matt Knutson running Action Tracker tonight. So I'm doing some training from the box, walking him through it. He's doing a great job.
Are you broke? Huh? Are you broke? I'm extremely broke. That's why I'm here playing poker and sending a gigolo. No, my nickname, my stage name is Asian Sensation. There's no sensation about this shit.
Kobe says his nickname is Asian Sensation. We have another Asian sensation.
3 folds.
Goes by the name of Eddie Bat.
4,
Mac with pocket aces.
$2. 6 folds.
Calls $2. He's slow playing this. Just limps in. Tesla Steve limps in with pocket 3s. Kobe makes it 15 to go with a Jack 6 suited in the small blind. Mac still playing it cagily. Calls with pocket aces. We have $47 in the pot.
Siri, text Matt Osborne. Never mind, Adrian got here.
I know.
6-6-10 on the flop. Kobe bets $10.
4 raises 75 or 50. Excuse me. 4 raises to 50.
Mac's in bad shape now. He makes it 50 to go with pocket aces.
Saving your brother.
There's Adrian.
Get this man out.
5 folds. 5 folds.
Was that an accident? I can't tell if that was an accident or intentional, sir. You thought that was 2 reds?
Speech play by Kobe. He flopped
All right.
trip 6s.
Right. 8 calls. Actions on 8.
Quads for Kobe. Full house for Mac.
Okay.
4 bets 50.
Mac. If I'm Mac, I think I'm good right now. I think Mac might put Kobe on a 10 for a worse full house.
Not.
Kobe's just going to call. He just calls.
8 calls 50.
Mac only has 157 behind.
Checks. 3 bets.
Moves all in.
Ship it!
Oh, he does get it all.
Oh, man.
8 calls with quad.
Boom, boom, baby! Bring on the Ponties. The red Ponties.
Kobe turns quads when Mac has the biggest
Adrian's here.
pair in his hand. Pocket aces.
Next one is Agent Persuasion.
Oh, Mac is down just a little bit. He's going to top off. He's going to add another 300 to his stack again.
Yep, Baba. Bomba, bomba. Tell him to come in, Baba. Bomb. Boom.
On dealer changes, we do a double board bomb pot. $5, 4 cards, 2 boards. The best deal in poker.
I missed the last one by like 4 people. The first thing is on.
You missed the last hand. Aces over quads. Where?
Come on. You had quads?
She had quads.
So it shows Mac at 341. Mac should have 300 flat. We have a maximum of $300 buy-in.
Hey, he was going anywhere. Sixes.
Turn.
So I need to do a little more training on Action Tracker.
So Seth was good.
Yeah, but I really thought when he did these two, I thought it was an accident, and then he put 3 of them out there. Yeah, he's missing one. Yeah, so he put 2 and then put the third one out there, and I was like, oh my god, accident or yeah.
Can't miss it.
I'll be like him, I go handsome man. Nice hat.
All right, all 9 players.
Alright, let's see you get even. Adrian, come on. Alright, let's stack him.
All right, now you'll see a real dealer at work.
I want all that money over there. Somebody's gonna get. I want all that. Right
Mac wants all his money. He wants a rebate from the dealing that I did.
I want all of that. I want all of that and the shoes off your feet. I had a beer in me, guys.
So I did get 15 hands in 30 minutes, so that's not horrible. 2 hands a minute. 2 minutes a hand is what I meant to say. Check out this VPIP after the first 15 hands. Kobe up at the top, 57%. Mac at 50%. Down to the bottom, we have Marcus at 20%. He's kind of handcuffed because he lost most of his stack in the first hand, and he had to fight his way back. So we got Raina. A bunch of pre-flop stuff doesn't really matter in a double board PLO bomb pot. So once he gets that typed in, okay. Yeah, he did it backwards. Let's see if he can fix it.
Nothing.
Well, this was 30 minutes ago, so they must have fixed it because they didn't come and ask me for help.
1 is all in.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is going to be all jacked up because he's got those boards on the wrong spot.
Put them shoes on the table. Oh no. Oh no.
So Marcus is all in for $23. I kind of hope everybody folds so that it plays out. And
Ah, come on. Oh shit.
well, it's not going to play out the way we thought. Let's see if they can do this correctly.
I understand.
All right, 1 all in, 3 on the side.
All right, let's see if he types those in. See if you see what's going on here. He's got to type them in correctly. Yep, that's wrong. Those boards are flip-flopped.
Alright, 7 bets 50.
Which one you talking about?
Well, guys, let's just ignore this hand. Because it is not going to award the pots to the right people.
I think he's cool.
If we can get everybody to fold, and coincidentally, the board runs out,
9.
I got quads.
and they both chop it. So Zeal does have quads on the top board.
Got me.
Let's see what Marcus can do.
Quads and two pairs.
Queen eight on the bottom.
Wait, you got.
You have trips, you have a boat.
Man, somebody get this guy.
Chop.
Yeah.
9 of spades.
Move
7.
on.
Yeah.
Goodness, I didn't call that boo.
Did I catch you straight up top too?
So
That's okay.
Damn, man.
Shot ball.
Good God.
Take a shot.
all right, luckily, they're going to chop it regardless. Even though those cards are all discombobulated, it still ends up as a chop. So the math is going to be correct. Even though those boards are incorrect, Zeal is going to get half of the pot. Marcus is going to get the other half of the pot. Let's look at pre-flop raising. In the first 16 hands, Kobe, a whopping 46% pre-flop raising. Definitely going to be the most aggressive player at this table. Mac and Marcus have not raised yet. Santa and Reena both came in one raise. Zeal, RKR, and Ashwin both raised pre-flop twice. Tesla did it 3 times. And Kobe, whopping, overwhelming pre-flop leader with 46%.
You were, man, you were always saying why getting no more money. I would have bet $10.
Why bet 50
You
was
would call it
one?
like 10, everybody would have drawn.
Why bet 50 was one?
I would have said more money. No, because I had a flush of blocker, so it doesn't really matter.
I had the ace blocker too. Now
I had a big six. That's why I was, yeah, that's why I was like, maybe another guy. I'm glad not another. I'm glad not an ace
5
either.
balls. 6 balls.
So we do have a $5 straddle on from Ashwin in the 2-seat.
8 balls.
That was good. That was
I'm gonna root for the one side.
Zeal makes it 15 to go with a suited Queen Jack of Spades.
I had to match.
Marcus comes along with King 10 in the big blind.
I would have chopped with him anyway, so I would have.
Ash folds. Tesla calls with an ace and an 8. RKR calls with an ace and a 7. We got 4 players to a flop.
Well, that was just not good.
Trey 4-7. RKR flops top pair with a top kicker. He's going to lead out. There's $66 in the pot, and he bets, looks like 30. About a half a pot bet. I like that bet.
I'm rooting for you, buddy, on this
Got
hand.
a poker being played in here.
Yeah, I need you to win, so I can take it back from you.
Yeah.
Don't lose it.
I should have known not to try to play 2 in a row.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Marcus said he can't win 2 in a row. He should have never tried. We got Queen Jack versus Ace 7. Zeal needs a Queen or Jack, gets it, rewarded on the turn. RKR needs an Ace or a 7 now to get 3 of a kind or 2 pair to beat Zeal's top card. And I don't think he's going to let him see it cheap. RKR bets 30. Zeal does just call.
Here we go.
A king on the river. It might go bet call, depending on how big that is. Leads out for 60.
Make it to a point where they'll kick me out. That's very close to it. That's Eric in there, right? Yeah. Eric might have to kick me out if I start
Just a
kicking.
7.
Zeal does make the call, picks up a pot.
Blinds, please, small and big. Thank you.
when I played.
outside. I was like, oh,
Did you take over after Scotland?
okay.
Or did you play from
No, I
start?
was sitting here I was actually listening from the beginning.
That's a $5 shuttle. Yep. 4 or 5 folds. 6 makes it 20.
You invited this guy.
7 or 8 folds.
You invited
I wanna play so
Yeah, he was the first name on the list.
Dude, not a goddamn thing.
Any two.
Hey, create your own.
First of all, always do. It's called Lady Luck for a reason. But, no, I'm running the numbers in my head with the cards I get. I'm like,
What's up, guys?
You just got it.
Not
There
a
you go.
damn
Yeah, you
thing.
did get everything.
not a d-
Everything. Not everything. Everything.
everything.
Everything.
Oh, yeah, so good.
6 out of 45. 10 folds. All right. Gardens, please. Thank you.
You did my good thing, but I don't know.
Come on.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay,
We got a while.
okay. I mean, you did try to give me a good almost.
The one portion.
Quad drive, that running right.
We all in here.
All in?
We all in here.
Just the cut.
Give him an all-hand hand.
It was a cut. There you go.
Good.
That's it.
It's right here. You got tens and I got jacks.
Oh.
Wake up, Ash.
Give him an all-hand hand.
All right.
Another drink, man.
Santa, that's not yours.
Okay, so here's the problem. Let's see. I will bet you Matt does not know how to fix this problem. Johnny Sandtrap, you're in a cooldown for 265 seconds. You're gambling too much, my man. What's happening, Tiny, in the chat?
I didn't grab one of his cards.
Santa's clarifying he didn't grab it. Adrian put it there. So my guess is, RKR with pocket aces. Zeal's in trouble with ace queen. Max got pocket sixes. He likes to set mine. My guess is we're not going to see twos cards
I feel it.
8 fold, 9 fold, 1 fold.
because, we saw them. Okay, they're still going to fold. Mac, $15. He's definitely not folding a pocket pair for $15. The problem is we got ace queen in there too, and Matt accidentally folded it. All right, and this is gonna be a bad one because we know that Zeal has top pair, top kicker against RKR's pocket aces, but the computer does not have Zeal in the hand.
Check card. 35.
So
And raise 7 made it 125. 4 folds.
all right.
Man, can you stop rubbing my legs? I'm just laughing here. See?
Kobe's trying to loosen it up. Let's see if Matt can fix this hand. I don't have. I'm not optimistic. Yeah, he's stuck. He doesn't know how to back it up all the way.
6 checks.
What qualifies as a good conversation is the real question.
One that leads the entire table to laugh.
All right, he's like, never mind. Let's just go on to the next hand.
I signed up for the wrong.
So this is going to be a big hand that we do not have on here.
6 checks.
So aces and deuces versus queens and deuces with an ace kicker.
Oh my God!
That pot could have got a lot bigger.
I gotta get the hell out of here. What the hell?
And now they're asking
You know I'm.
they're asking Adrian to count the pot so we know how much to give the correct place. Yeah, these chip stacks are going to be way off, guys. That's our production problem.
Thinking you busted aces earlier, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have ace pair over here.
So that was you. What
I
happened?
have ace pair over here.
Mr. Sensation.
Yeah.
There you go.
We had aces, we don't wanna talk about it.
You do have aces. We don't want you to point them out.
You can call 125 bet, you got something. You can call 125 bet, you got something.
Yeah, once you call 125, you got something.
Yeah, maybe that'll bring some action.
Quad draw.
You keep throwing the cards over here to me.
We run these $100, $200, $300 buy-in games to train the staff on how to work this, so that when we're running our big run good events and our stacks event and stuff like that, they've had a lot of practice. I don't want somebody practicing when there's $500,000 on the table. I want them practicing when it's a $300 mistake.
Yeah, all right, I take right.
So
Win or lose, that's it.
He's strong.
You got red?
Oh,
No, you got black. I got red.
Tesla straddled to $5. RKR calls, folds around to Santa, who calls. Matt calls. And Tesla is going to check with 5 tray off, or excuse me, 5 tray suited. Mac's going to call with
They all call.
Tesla makes it $20. Oh, Adrian's getting frustrated. He's like, I'm trying to deal. I can't train and deal at the same time, guys.
Ah, damn it! Ha!
3 pairs, 4
Oh my god.
I should have said like my dealer. That would have worked out.
Yeah, probably.
Threes all in.
You won 15. Give him 2.
Santa goes all in with a double gut shot. He needs a 7 or a jack, but everybody's going to fold, and he's going to pick up the pot. Good semi-bluff from Santa.
Thank you. Lines, please. Bet your bottle.
Alright, take out the top 5.
I did
Let's do it.
a stripper as a bucket situation.
What?
So a friend of
Like
mine.
you went to?
No. A friend of mine had a friend who was getting married, and they were looking for an Asian stripper, but there is no such thing. So they're like, "Hey, Lee, can you help us out?" And I'm like, "All right, bet. I can do this shit."
Asian male strippers, huh?
There you go. So of course, we went and we did the damn thing, and in order for me to get
6
to
calls.
do it,
7 folds.
I have to be
8
pretty
makes
drunk.
it 15.
So I chugged so much
9
liquor
calls.
before it happened.
1 calls. 2 folds.
We went in there, did the stripper thing, or at least tried to.
Yeah.
3 folds.
Got so wasted, they decided to go to the club
5
after.
calls. 6 folds.
But they went to the club with the money that I made from the stripping,
Oh.
and they put me in the trunk.
Oh.
I was in the trunk, in the valet,
5 players.
while they went clubbing with the money that.
What is this, hangover?
This is awesome. I'm just going to let them talk.
Jump out with a fucking.
Yeah, so I was in the valet, and that shit happened. I'm like, all right, well. And then I woke up the next morning and asked where my money was at. And they're like, oh, you set the club. And I'm like, all right, well, I wasn't there. Oh,
They didn't even pay you for your time?
no, it's a friend. It wasn't for the money. We didn't do it for the money. We did it to hang out. Oh, here's my best friend again.
You did it for the story.
All right. Kobe flops top pair, top kicker, announces Adrian's his best friend.
You might have a straight if you don't have a flush.
I don't have it straight.
Entry and net.
Max bluffing at it again, king, queen.
If I fold this, I'd be a nit.
He announces I would be a nit if I fold top pair to you.
I can't be a nit. Hold on. Let's reevaluate my decision. Can I show my card and not?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right, so he's all in anyway. So I have aces. Is any good right now?
That's a pretty good hand.
That's a pretty good hand?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay,
good.
because I don't have aces.
Adrian's giving him the side eye.
Figure out what the heck you have. You would call $25 with. All right, call.
All right, Mac needs a king or a queen.
You want to run it 5 times? Twice. It's up to you, sir. I think I have a good hand right now. Twice is good. I like you, so let's run it twice. Do you have a pair on there?
No.
Well, I hope you want to run it 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have 2 pair,
All right, so
and I have a pair. 9 and ace.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody get this man a beer.
Bucket Hat Matt, I am streaming every day for the Run Good series. I'm streaming feature tables on the multi-flight events, and I'm streaming the final table on almost every other event. There's one gap in there, Wednesday and Thursday, the second week, where I won't be streaming because I will be in Pennsylvania streaming for a stockbroker, Susquehanna
Is there a max?
group. Hires me to run out there 3 times a year and live stream their employee event. That's a company that has a lot of money. And so that's what I'll be doing Wednesday and Thursday next week. Those are off stream days, but other than that, I'm streaming every day final tables of the side events and feature tables of almost every multi-flight event. That's why we're hiring a bunch of new people to help out because as much as I like to work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, they won't let me.
No, I got chips down there.
He just got him.
Break out the panties.
Alright, I've got live strong, 5 to 7.
For all of y'all.
Hey, Matt, can you change the cards out?
All right, we are on hand 22. After this hand, it takes about 20 hands for these stats to become just a little bit relevant. It's still a small sample size. However, twice around the table gives us a little better idea of how people are playing.
It's 5.
I'm asking you guys, can I change that?
It's 5.
Yeah, it's 5. 3 more for you. You give him $2.
Okay, I can change it.
Still your $2, sir.
I know.
Give him $2.
Always.
Give him his 2 back.
It's 2 back. You took his $2 and then you put in 5.
I was big blind.
He was big blind.
Hold on. How many times? 5 times?
We're good now. 5 times 5 plus 1, 26. Pot's right.
He called 5.
He tried to call 2 and then he called 5, and so Adrian grabbed all 7 of it. Nice try, Adrian. I respect the effort. Marcus flops an open-ended straight draw. RKR flops a gut shot straight flush draw. 10 of diamonds will give him a straight flush.
4 calls.
Mac does flop middle pair, which is no good because Kobe has top pair. Everybody's got a little piece of this. Oh, I'm really surprised that the open-ended straight draw folded. But now we got 3 players in for $20 apiece.
Coming.
6 of hearts.
All right, let's try this
Look,
again.
everybody didn't
Boom.
before they got in like.
Kobe bets his jack.
Oh, shit.
Matt calls with second pair, does not believe him. And a 7 will give him a straight. RKR calls with his flush draw.
This sensation.
We got a $281 pot. And the 4 gives RKR the flush.
This much. Oh, sorry. Splash bottom. That's right.
It's the front door flush draw. I don't expect Mac to call. He does make the call. Now RKR with a paired board and a queen high flush draw. What do you do? $400 in the pot. It costs $60.
6 makes it 150.
He does raise it. 150. Snap call from Kobe. Mac does let it go.
All right, Adrian. What the bejeebies?
$400 going RKR's way.
Don't try to bluff the calling station. Nice, and diamonds get there.
Blinds, please.
It is what it is.
Thank you. 3.
to bluff.
All right.
Four is a straight flush.
I know.
I'm gonna hang in there for
You got all that gray. I know he's not old, but he got a lot of gray. Don't bluff that bullshit. And he got no hair.
It either fell out or turned gray.
Damn it.
And I was in my 20s.
Me too.
Which wasn't but a few years ago.
Oh, well, yeah, that's about, yeah. I believe it.
3 makes it 25.
Santa's got ace king in the hijack. He raises it up to $25.
7 folds.
Bucket Hat Matt in the chat saying, I love the new felts. Yeah, we got some sexy felts they just put on Thursday. They put on half of them, and today they put on half of them. New felts for the live stream. Kobe 3-bets it to $75.
I hope I caught, no, triple.
And Santa goes all in.
Triple, there's one more. Oh. You just asked me if I have aces?
122 to call. Tesla Steve is not going to make that call, but Kobe's not folding ace queen for $72. We got a $330 pot, and Kobe is dominated. Needs a queen, and they're going to run it once.
Shit, not anymore.
7 tray 6 king. That wraps it up. Santa's going to ship this pot. All right, while we're going over that, let's look at these stats again. Hand 23 just played out, and we've got VPIPs, 56%, way up at the top still. PFR stands for pre-flop raising in this Rec Stakes game, and we've got Kobe at the top still. Marcus and Mac still have not raised a hand yet pre-flop. Aggression frequency shows how much you are aggressive, how much are you betting and raising as opposed to checking, calling, or folding. RKR up at the top with Kobe, 46% each after 23 hands. Tesla Steve right behind them with 36, and then Mac with 32. Zeal with 30. Santa 28, Ashwin 23, Marcus 12%, and Reena hasn't been playing much. She hasn't been having much cards to play with. She's down to 9% aggression frequency. Win rate, I don't even want to show you this because it's going to be way off, so let's not even worry about it.
1 fold. 2 calls. No, 3 calls. 15. 4 makes it 15.
Mac raises it to 15 in the hijack. This is a new Mac I haven't seen before. He's getting aggressive. He must have heard me say he hasn't raised pre-flop yet, so he shipped it on that one. $15 from the hijack with 5-6 offsuit.
See you in a, what is it, G-string?
We call this balancing your range, where he's betting with a 5-6. People aren't going to be expecting that.
I like that.
All right. We do have 5 players to a flop.
5 players, here we go.
Dave, you with us all night?
Say again?
Are you staying here all night?
Yes, sir.
I do have Adrian locked in.
I've only ever been to a membership
4,
club
5,
once, and there was
6.
just nothing but gay men in there.
They're all gay. They're usually all gay. You gotta have,
RKR flops another flush draw, but no money went in the pot this flop.
pretty gay, you can't believe that. I was wasted. I chugged the whole bottle, baby oil and all.
Oh, wow.
Ashwin turns the 4 high flush draw. He can't be terribly excited about a 4 high flush draw, but he does bet $25. Mac calls with middle pairish. Oh, no, this is bad for Mac. It gives him 3 6s, but Ashwin backs into the 4 high flush. I kind of want them to just check it down, but Mac's not gonna. He's gonna bet $50. RKR might call with that 8, but maybe not. He lets it go. Ashwin with a 4 high flush, just a call.
I'm rooting for this guy.
3 6s. Spades.
It is not Mac's night. He's zigging when he should zag. He's hitting cards that should win, and they're not.
You know, that's my homeboy whose son that is.
No way, really?
Yeah, I used to play basketball with him.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, Fades.
That's hilarious.
A good aggression frequency. So it depends on who you're playing, honestly. If I'm at an aggressive table, I back it down just a little bit so that I can control the pot size more. But if I'm at a more passive table, then I jack it up a little bit to put the pressure on them. So VPIP is a better, easier answer. Most of the standard knowledge is 20 to 25%. That means about 1 in every 4 or 5 hands you should be calling or raising, and you should be folding about 3 or 4 out of every 5 hands. Because you just don't get card distribution that good. Now Raina finally has a hand. She's got pocket 7s, but she's dominated by Tesla Steve's pocket 9s. And Ashwin is in it with an 8-9 suited. Ace 10-5 on the flop. She might just take this down with pure aggression. She's gonna lead out. We call that a donk bet, where she leads out and gets them to fold. Well played. Reena.
Show the bluff. There's no bluff.
She says first hand, and that is not a lie. So Reena in the 9 seat. She's got $342. She's down $58. So she must have added on $100 at a time. Her VPIP's 28%. So she is folding about, 3 out of every 4 hands she sees. Her pre-flop raising, 4%. One time she's raised pre-flop. Went to showdown, she hasn't yet, and her aggression frequency, just that bet, jumps it up to 11%. But that's Reena, ladies and gentlemen. First time playing on my cash stream. She came in yesterday to play a ladies stream, but we did not have enough ladies. We had enough ladies sign up for it. We didn't have enough ladies show up for it. And a couple of them, one of them had a little too much champagne at lunch, and the other 2 took her home. So that lost 3 of the players that were going to play yesterday. So I told Raina, come back tomorrow. I'll put you on the 1-2 live stream, and here she is. I honestly think she would have preferred playing a sit-and-go tournament with the ladies, but you can't have it all.
Mac didn't call, I call you. Mac didn't call, I call you.
Bullshit.
Matt comes in with a queen jack.
4 checks.
Ah, shit.
8 checks.
25.
Mac has the best hand with queen high, but Kobe is just going to be aggressive, and
I would do. I don't like that you looking at your chips like that, sir.
I'm telling you what to bet.
Yeah, how much should I bet?
He said, I'm telling you what.
You tell me to bet 145? Nah, I'm scared. I have 4 high. Queen high's good.
What's the point?
Mac with the speech play is going to pick up this hand.
I didn't like that you're about to call.
He told him to bet 145, and he had his stack ready to call. Okay, the Holly Jolly Life in the chat says, this might be a dumb question, but how do you know what cards they have? I'm new. So I love teaching. Just love it. And so there's no dumb questions. These are RFID, stands for Radio Frequency Identification Cards. It's about $150 a deck, and that is a super expensive computer that looks just like a poker table. Under each one of those squares is an RFID reader. So when Adrian pitches those cards over those squares, it reads that RFID tag inside the card, transmits it to a computer via USB port, and puts an overlay on the screen so I get to see everything. Thank you for asking, because you give me just a chance to sound really smart. And I've got somebody in the closet back right there talking to Adrian on the other side of that microphone, entering every action. This guy calls, this guy raises 14, this guy folds, this guy calls. If he messes up, it messes up all of the action. So that's a super important job. And he's learning how. He's getting better at it, but there will be mistakes in today's game because he's learning how to do it. So shout out Matt Knudsen, who was originally going to be the camera guy, but we had some problems with our, we had a member service person call out sick, so the guy who normally runs Action Tracker is running member services, and Matt got promoted from camera operator to Action Tracker, which is a huge pain in the cards.
Which one you want me to look at?
Marcus picks Queen 8 Queen to put all his chips in the middle. His entire $16 left. Santa might just call off with I paired my 8 because it's like nothing. He's getting the correct pot odds, we call them. There's $110 in the pot. It's only going to cost him, it's going to cost him 30. I didn't see Kobe let out for 30. Marcus called for less, and Santa calls the 30. We are going to have a side pot between Kobe and Santa. Marcus has all of the main pot, but such a small bet. 10 doesn't help Santa. Check on the turn.
I'm scared of you.
Marcus is going to win with a straight. His pair of 9s turns into a straight.
I just have a pair.
Look at that.
So do I.
They're going to chop it up. They both have queens and 8s with a jack kicker. Marcus is going to take the main pot with a straight. Pay the man his money.
You don't need that, Jack.
You don't
You
need
don't need it.
You don't need the straight.
Straight.
We get it.
Keep on the big pot.
We're trying to keep him.
Yeah.
Keep me in, coach. Keep me in.
Huh?
Throw him a bone. Keep me in, coach.
I'm just gonna take it.
I'll call him in dark again.
Alright, I'm leaving on the button gets me. It's FYI. If I take your money, I apologize.
Okay, now you signed up for the duration.
Oh, hell, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, you can't leave.
I heard, oh shoot, my wife's calling me.
You can't leave unless you give me all your money.
She heard the story about the whole.
Just Jonah Poker in the chat says, how do you apply to be on the live stream? This Monday live stream, $1, $2 blinds, $300 max buy-in. We run this every Monday, Rec Stakes Poker. And if you're in the room at 2 o'clock, come on in and sign up. The first 9 people get to play, and after that we take alternates.
One folds, two
I want to
calls.
take your money. But I will.
I'm gonna get some of my money back.
Three
I didn't
calls.
take it from you.
Give me this.
That dude take it from you.
Put
All right,
this
5
up.
players.
Hand 28 on a Monday night.
Here comes the deuce.
That's close.
Raina flops top pair with no kicker. Ashwin flops bottom pair.
Almost.
Check.
2 checks.
No, we don't.
3 makes it 10. 6 calls.
RKR has turned trip 3s. He's got
9 makes it 35.
a hammerlock on this board.
Fair? You should do that.
RKR has trip 3s. Ashwin has trip 3s. They're both playing the kickers on the board, so they are going to chop it up most of the time. We got a 2% shot that Raina's going to hit her ace. 5% shot that Raina's going to hit her ace.
Playtime.
And
Message.
9 folds. And 1 tip.
RKR 3-bets it.
Here we go.
Raina does get out of the way. And this is a chop pot.
2 checks.
150.
6 makes it 150.
J-Ho in the chat says Marcus is a fool.
No, I'll give it to
You folded a
Wait.
3?
Oh,
Block me out. I'm done. What the hell?
What?
You didn't fold. Are you?
you. I just showed it to you. Yeah.
You folded a 3 on that?
Yeah, my hand was just as shit as his.
oh no.
Hey, Gary's a hippo, right? Is it Gary the hippo?
I had an ace, so I was like,
Sam at the hippo.
I know.
But if I'm calling that turn, I'm calling that river.
That's crazy. I don't play this game.
Should be bet.
I was like, no, I just got rid of
I
it.
can't,
Like,
yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, Raina made the correct fold. I'm not sure what Ashwin was thinking, but he, I guess he didn't want to call to try to chop up that money, so he gifts RKR a nice little stack there.
Not today.
I
Now
was
until.
like, hanging on.
Now until.
Whoops,
No straddle as well.
I didn't mean to do that. Here you go.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I'm definitely leaving.
Kobe with pocket kings. He announces he is leaving when the button gets to him after just 2 hours on stream.
Yeah. You played your hand like you were supposed to, but oh my god.
Alright, we got 3 players.
Well, you know what? If you're not a bad. Oh, it's not on me. Sorry, I'm not on me.
It's not a bad fold.
Or check.
Ashwin has a gut shot, needs a 6. Kobe might be gun shy with that ace on the board, and Santa has really no part of this. He needs backdoor to do anything. Needs a club here to be interested. The queen is not a club. He's got 0% chance of winning this hand.
3 checks.
Ashwin could still hit a 6 on the river. Kobe bets 50. Ashwin's going to fold. Santa's going to fold. On to the next one.
Everyone voted?
Everybody.
You're too good, man.
Acts like he didn't have a good hand.
Alright, Brian,
I don't think
please.
it's big.
Oh, yeah, 3 5 off. On that board, I was like, you can have ace 3 off, just kind of hang out there. Being in the jack didn't help either, so I just don't.
There's certain things I can't say on the stream, but new, you know what this means? I mean, tight booty hole.
No, man.
Duma. There you go.
Duma.
Tight booty hole. Duma.
English only at the table, gentlemen.
Yikes. Shit, man.
It's okay, I'll try to be action now. I'll pretend I'm
Oh, I don't believe you. Fuck. I don't believe you for nothing. Can't try to be active.
9 calls.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Alright, 2 makes it 20. 3 falls.
Mac with pocket aces. Let's see if he plays it slow again. He is. He's just going to call $20. Mac needs to come out and be a little more aggressive pre-flop instead of trying to trap these guys.
Alright,
So Ashwin makes it 20 with Jack 9. Reina has the odds to call with Ace 8.
check.
Mac has a huge advantage to win this pot now. He's going to slow play it over to Ash, who's going to continue for $40. Mac just raises to $80, just a min bet. Raina gets out of the way. Okay, I don't know what that call was for. He has all right, he does hit a jack on the turn.
4, putting all the chips in there.
Mac goes all the way in with pocket aces. Ashwin needs a jack or a 9. He's up for the game. He bought him for 300, and he's got like almost 700 now. Does he want to pick off Mac? Now, if you don't know Mac, he looks kind of bluffy today. He's been bluffing with king high, queen high. And then he saw him lose that big one with pocket aces. Ashwin does let it go. Good fold, Ashwin. Nice pot, Mac.
Thank you, blind.
He folded a 7. Dude, fold a 7's there. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You a friend?
Huh?
Are you a friend?
Who, Ash?
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Oh, like I said, when you get done, y'all need to power line and talk to each other. Hold hands.
Oh, what happened? Did I miss something?
Folded 3 strips.
I had 5-3 off.
Not like you.
So,
I've known I played with you before, but I mean, golly, it was a great fold.
what got there? Hearts?
No, nothing got there. I 3 got there.
I thought it was okay.
You thought what?
Or not even okay, just voted.
He thought I voted.
Yeah.
Remember,
We both had.
you said you had 4-5. Now we're going there on 3-5. I'm gonna look on
We both
screen.
had 3 for a
Oh,
second.
3-5?
Yeah.
He thought I voted.
Huh? No, but I'm saying I want to see what the kicker was. I'm gonna go watch the stream.
All right, Tesla C wakes up with pocket aces, and I have Dan Simone in the booth with me. Say hi, Dan.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Simone again. I'm back.
We're back.
What's up, Eric?
I'm glad to have you back, my man.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
It has. I love winning no money with aces here.
Yeah, Tesla Steve. Well, you know what? Mac lost his entire stack with aces
I saw that to quads earlier.
when Zeal got, or when Kobe, got quad 6s.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna let you follow the action a little
I'm
bit.
going to let you eat a little beautiful cheeseburger. That thing looks incredible.
My burger just showed up. I'm gonna eat that and let you talk for a little bit.
I'll do some play-by-play for you.
Perfect. Can you see this okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, y'all got 73 viewers. Hey, everybody. I think I can read the chat from here. Thanks for tuning in.
2.
I saw a very funny play earlier with Jack High.
I hope it doesn't. What the hell do you think I'm doing this one?
Dancing info.
All right, hand 32. Well, we got anything interesting? It's back to the button. I'm seeing a lot of folds. I got a suited computer in the small blind. This is a limped pot for $8.
Reasonable. That's what
Who can connect with a flop?
I can't call you in it.
10-10-6 rainbow. Kobe hit this. 6.
9.
Still has the best hand.
I don't have 9.
89?
9.
89?
9.
89? You said?
6, 7, 8, 9.
3 folds. 6 folds.
Kobe overbets the pot $9 into 8, and he wins $6. Very interesting numbers there. Oh, hell yeah. There we go.
All my money, y'all better get it now.
It's a giant television.
How much odds you love?
All right, we have a live
straddle?
straddle.
Okay.
In the meantime, the Holly Jolly Life asked an interesting question. How do we know what the cards are? Every single individual card in that deck has an RFID chip that identifies every individual card. So there's 52 different little microchips in every card. And when the cards go over that square on the table, there's an antenna under the table that picks up those RFID chips. And that tells the computer what the whole cards are. We here on the commentary microphones do not see the whole cards until 30 minutes later. So there is a delay. What we are seeing on this television happened 30 minutes ago, and the computer has now told us down here 30 minutes later what the cards are.
You know what's awesome?
Yeah.
I answered that question about 20 minutes ago. However,
How'd I do?
I was going to say.
I thought these were new.
No, I'm going to say let's see how Dan answers it, and that was spot on about what I said. So that was
Mac
great.
did open to 15 here from the hijack with king-queen offsuit and hits top pair on the flop. He might get some value from this deuce if Kobe is sticky.
Really, yeah. I like the man. That's why.
There's $51 in this pot on the flop, and Mac just bet 45 into that pot, and he gets called for this huge sizing. Kobe's trying to bank a 2-pair here. He's got 3 outs to a 10. Is that a 10? Oh my gosh.
Sir, I have. Hold on. Am I obligated to answer this?
I'm telling you, it is not Mac's night. Kobe has had the better of him.
Yeah, I think.
Every damn hand.
You want to? I'll give 2 times. 2 times. I like.
Oh, so this is already all in. We're looking for some action, and I'm seeing all in cards. They're going twice.
We
He 3-outed 2-pair on him on the turn. Mac is having a rough night.
He's having a rough one. He needs a queen or a king or
Hey-o!
Gets it on the first one.
Sincerely, I do. Nice hand. Thumbs up.
Yeah, king, queen.
Oh shit! I saved myself money.
So let's see if the computer knows to chop this.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
see
does.
there.
It does. It did get him in
Okay, good. We talked about this last time.
So it's the wrong card,
I really hope.
but it's the right outcome. So we'll take it.
We will. All right. The chip stacks are
Yeah, the chip stacks will be
unaffected negatively.
Donation to the elder.
Yeah, it's
But that's a good shot for Mac because he got unlucky and then got very lucky to.
now if you ran it once, he would have won $1. Because he wins the first board.
Spell the Asian
I'm trying to fix this.
Asian, you tell them to call me whenever there's the 1-3 thing. 1-3 thing.
But I've known Mac for a long time, and
I love Mac.
he doesn't really get too phased about it.
No,
He'll fight back.
For me to play
I've seen him get very unstuck.
yes.
Alright, I like the man. I actually like him.
I don't think he likes you.
He does.
You like him?
We're cool, sir? Yeah.
What?
Look, I play the way I do. Of course he likes me.
Oh, yeah?
I just got lucky. Man,
Mac has no animosity.
Bro,
No good here.
He's above it. Oh, bad timing, Santa. They just folded your King Jack of Hearts. Graphics are whizzing around, but I'm seeing a lot of weak, unsuited aces and some 6-5 here. This is a raised pot. Zeal Reaper made it 15, and he has gotten 3 callers, I believe. Yep, there's a pot of 50. All kind of similar hands and very equal equities. And that's cool that Ashwin hits a 6, but a very connected wet board, middle cards, couple spades. And Zeal, the pre-flop raiser, is going to c-bet into 3 people with backdoor nut flush draw. And I guess this little gut shot, too. You got 2 callers with that bottom pair of 6s. Turn could change everything. Oh, would you look at that? Now it's Mac that turns 2-pair. This is what they call a 4-liner to a straight, so any 7 makes a straight, which is going to kill a lot of action in these specific hands. Mac just got counterfeit. He's still getting unlucky. Makes a good fold. This $35 bet on the river is kind of blocky. Just got 2-pair with top kicker. And gets looked up by ace high, or that 5. All right, decent pot. You won $123. Ashwin. Ashwin. Went for thin value on that pure beard. that paired board river.
Thank you. Unsweet?
I'm already seeing some action here. King Jack offsuit under the gun made it 15.
1, 2, 3 folds, 4 folds, 5 calls,
Correct, chat. 20. $20 to play.
9 folds, 1 fold.
Ashwin got 2 callers. He is out of position to a 10-8 of diamonds and an ace-8 of clubs. Got a couple clubs covered.
Nice playing.
I'm feeling clubs.
Yeah, nice play, some of you guys.
Dang.
All right,
This is a cool flop, Ashwin. The pre-flop razor just flops top 2 pair.
What a cooler.
Tesla Steve flopping the flush. All blue. Oh, let's do it now.
7 folds.
He is short stacked. If I have top 2 pair and it's
This
180 to call, it's like, this is rough. Is he doing? Oh, wow! He
What a
folded
read.
way faster than I would have.
Wow.
Because I would almost put Tesla Steve on the ace of diamonds.
Yeah, the overbet shove on the flop on a single suited board is usually just ace of diamonds.
Yeah, draw to get you to go away.
Yeah.
Never a made hand.
Pretty impressed by that snap fold. Top 2.
Yeah, that
He
was.
had boat outs, but still he's getting the wrong price.
He had 4 outs for a boat, but I mean, I'm just trying to bluff call there.
I mean, we can make them.
STP in the chat says, good stream, guys. On a side note, I'm hearing poker players worried about the lodge in San Antonio now. I am out of the loop. I don't know anything that's going on down there. So
I read some statements.
I hope
No one really
everything's
knows
well.
anything.
Yeah.
What's everybody's statement now?
Tommy and J-Ho coming to spice it up. I sure hope so. It looks like we lost
We got this.
Kobe.
What? There, he's going.
Yeah, he racked up. He said, I thought he was joking like 20 minutes ago. He said he was playing to his button, and I thought it was a joke, but he got his button and left. And I don't want to speculate at all on stream as to what's going on to the south of us.
Right.
So I just hope everything turns out. Because if anybody in poker gets in trouble, that's bad for all of poker. So I hope everything works out well. I hope it's a misunderstanding, and I hope people get their jobs back and get back to work soon.
Top pair for RKR here. Weak kickers, still gonna bet. It's 15 into 41. Zeal likes his backdoor clubs. Will Peeler one. Get sticky with 3 high. I've played with Zeal quite a bit. You can't really bluff someone off of this anymore. Going small again, getting milky. Can't get called by anything but a chop here, really. That's probably not right. King highs fold out. This is always an ace, usually. And Zeal did fold. He can bluff catch with jack high, but he can't with 3 high. I'm still thinking about that hand.
Everybody ain't been playing for a long time. Poker.
A long time today.
No. I'm sure everybody in this room is older than me, so I'm just gauging the years. What?
I don't think I'm
These young gentlemen are offended that Reena thinks that everybody's probably older than her 27 years. And I think most of these players might have just a couple of years on her. So that is an accurate statement.
Hold on, you thought I was older?
27.
No, you look older, just a little, but in a good way.
It's just called trauma, dude.
This is a great question.
All right. So how many TVs can we have on at one time? We have, I would say, 7.
7
channels
different
on.
March Madness games on Thursday.
7 different channels on. We've got 4 direct TV channels that we normally use. We have a 5th Roku that we can turn on if we need it, and we can add computers and throw it up on YouTube or wherever else we can find it. So I can put 7 different channels up at the same time.
Eric definitely knows the hardware around this place. This is a cool flop. I wonder what Marcus wants to do short stacked here.
Marcus with $100. He bought in short, lost almost all of it the first bomb pot hand, built it back up, lost it again, built it back up. He's on a roller coaster today.
You persuaded him, man. Free draw.
Marcus has a much better 9 than Santa does because he has a flush draw. At the moment, they're chopping. But Marcus now makes his flush. And if Marcus bets, Santa probably can't stick around. He has $72 left. The pot is $99.
Yeah, that's a good SPR.
Might as well.
Santa's not going to call with third pair. For a guy who hasn't bluffed at all tonight.
It's Kobe. Isn't it nice to be able to see the cards? But it's a nice hand, Marcus.
Young Lee in the chat. What happened, man? When you said you were leaving when the button got to you, I thought you were kidding.
Oh, there's Kobe.
And then you left.
It's Kobe. Good playing.
The old 2-hour hit and run. Who's eating the fried rice? That must be.
I don't know. I saw it walk by. It looked good.
It must be Ashwin. Oh, he had his 1-3 seat opened. He didn't want to play the kiddie game on stream anymore. He wanted to go play the 1-3 game where you can buy him for $1,500.
The game looked good.
So, Kobe, how bad do you feel about, that?
I can just jump in this.
Just beating up. Jay Wynn said that he and Tommy are on the way.
Good.
I was going to turn you in for some elder abuse, Kobe. Beating up on Mac all night. Quad 6s against pocket aces.
Yeah, come on. All right, I'll pull up inside.
So Zeal Reaper is staying aggressive. He opened with ace-4 offsuit middle position. Got 3 callers.
4 checks. 6 checks. 7.
Very uninteresting flop for everyone's specific hands. Zeal's just going to say, ace high, c-bet, whatever. Let's go. The king high will get sticky. Got backdoor spades, I guess.
3 players. 7.
RKR picks up a flush draw, but Zeal likes that he hit his ace. He hit the card he wanted, and he bets. Simple game. He is going to get value from a flush. I take it back. 50 was too much to try to see a flush on the river. I get it. Next hand. Zeal's keep winning pots. I think he's up for the big winner for the night.
So I really don't even want to show the cumulative winnings.
Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry.
There were so many problems with this production starting it that our cumulative is going to be way off.
All right. Understand.
Starting with Mac mucking the winner. And
I've been thinking about that.
He bluffed with queen high, and when he got called, he assumed he was beat.
Correct.
So he mucks.
I know exactly what happened.
And then Zeal
but
doesn't
then you
show
gotta
his
think
jack
about
high.
how often has that happened on a stream
how often does it happen off stream and nobody knows about it? You know,
Oh, right.
it's probably just a common little thing that happens all the time and nobody knows about it.
A real hand for Raina. Nines makes it 20. And ace queen offsuit for Santa. He will play.
This is hand 39, and it's the second time Raina's been had a hand good enough to raise with. She's just been dead all day.
Ooh, 2 out of 39 hands to play.
I mean, her VPIP is
A
just
bad
horrible.
ratio. Is she going to get out flopped?
Oh, just
Kinda.
might as well. I mean, an ace, a queen, a jack, anything gives Santa the best hand. She's just going to lead.
Isn't phased by the 2 overcards to her pair, but this is a gut shot to Broadway for Santa and backdoor spades.
He doesn't know his ace or his queen will also be good.
That's a good point.
Can I get a CD? I'm gonna take that CD.
Come on, Andrea.
You want to leave 3?
Another 10.
You want me to leave some for you?
So now Santa can win with a king. Also, his ace kicker is going to counterfeit her. Oh, my goodness. Anything above a 10 and he wins. Lucky for Reina, it goes check, check on the turn. She sees a 3. She continues with a nice little bet. As long as Santa doesn't try to bluff her off of this, she's going to win the pot. She does win the pot. Let's take a look at Reina's stats specifically. After 39 hands, she has a 12% pre-flop raising. So what is that? That's like 4 hands she raised, maybe 3 or 4, whatever the math is on 12% of 40.
10% of 40 is 4 hands, so let's call that 5 hands.
All right, so she's raised 5 times. All right, that's more than I would have expected. VPIP is 35. She's got a pretty solid VPIP. Down $100 for the night so far. But yeah, and I don't trust that cumulative, so don't go off what I said.
Oh, so this should be fun for the software. We got just a seat change and a new player.
Who's our new player?
No, I didn't. I didn't scoop Gary. Don't tell me nothing about
Both of y'all.
No, we chopped it. We chopped the first one. We chopped the first bomb pot. You're talking about the first bomb pot? We chopped it.
Yeah, but it would be chopped. That ain't a small chop.
Shit.
We had over $1,000 in that first fight.
So
I recognize the guy, and I can't think of his name.
Matt was
It
on
must be
cameras
one of the-
instead of Action Tracker. Is it J-Ho?
No, I don't think so.
No, J-Ho's in the chat. He wouldn't be in the chat if he was on the stream. Oh, so what they have to do is Matt has to figure out how to move seats, which I would not have allowed. You draw a seat for a reason. And then they're going to put in the new person with a $300 max buy-in. And
No, I just don't really know.
okay,
Do it, but
You don't know until you try.
you know who it might be? Andrea Lopez was on the list. So it might be her. I've really enjoyed her. If it's her, I've really enjoyed her her Facebook reels in the last couple of weeks. She's been doing a lot of POV stuff on the table, and that is Andrea.
Oh, I sat next to her on Saturday. She's great.
You know what's funny?
She's really great.
On the outside, I think my first.
She, I can't tell this, but
Now you have
she,
to.
no, she,
He starts laughing. Goes, wait, I can't tell that story.
some guy,
Yeah, bucket
some
hat
guy
Matt
was giving someone else a hard time at the table, and she
didn't stand for it.
no, she just eased the tension in a good way.
All right. Ace King versus Pocket Jacks versus 9-10, and Santa just flops 2 pair.
Santa.
Makes it look easy.
Oh, I think Marcus is going to regret not
I
raising
think Marcus is going to
pre-flop.
lose $151 right now.
Yeah. Right. He still's got a.
So if you're Santa, do you slow play it? That's a super dry board. It's
Doesn't even think about it. Let's get it in. I think Santa's got a good read on Marcus here.
Yeah.
He must have jacks or better.
Well, he knows he's strong enough to call because Marcus hasn't bet in, like, you know, since the Bush administration.
138.
Pre-flop raising, 0%. That's a pretty low percentage. Aggression frequency, 15%. That's a pretty low percentage. VPIP, 20%. He's folded 4 out of 5 hands pre-flop, and he's got a small little VPIP. So
No offense.
no offense, Marcus. You played this horribly. Just kidding. It is. You got coolered on this one.
He still has 30% equity.
He does. He needs a
He's
3.
got a chance to counterfeit Santa here.
So the board can come running cards to make 2 bigger pair, or a tray, or a jack. All the trays have been folded. But now he could get a 4. He didn't do it.
It's a bummer, Marcus.
Santa's going to pick it up.
Yeah, I had 2 pair too. You see it. It's 10-3.
$330 pot for the big man.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, you get doubled up on me. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I know, I can't tell you.
Come back in, Mark.
Marcus is not done yet. Don't give up, buddy.
No. Bucket Hat Matt in the chat says, easy raise. You got a tight player with a short stack. Jam.
Bucket hat Matt. I like it. Even has a bucket hat in his little picture here.
Hey, does he wears a bucket hat on the floor all the time?
All right.
And they're like trying to drink me under the table or keep up with me. And I'm just like, dude, do you need an Uber home or something? Like, and they're, oh, God, I'm fine.
Zeal?
I got this.
Or
Big one.
neither one of you guys want to sell 100?
So it's been over a year since I've been in the booth with you, Dan. What do you think about our new setup here?
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. You're the hardware man, and you got all the best stuff now. It's like a little toy land.
It's super fun having a guy with a budget. Or better said, without a budget.
Right. Yeah.
It just says, what do we need? 4K? Let's do it. You want
The biggest
$20,000
television
in
available.
microphones? Done.
Want to drink, I would put the money out for expense on that aside. And then I just took myself to Europe.
I can hear myself.
I mean, hey.
This is great. This is a great
You
setup.
telling more stories that you can't tell?
It's been a while, man. I haven't done this in a while.
Super fun.
Dude, that's the only kind of wedding I will go to.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean I got
2 receptions, 4-day wedding.
Oh, not like what? 4-day wedding?
Usually our weddings are.
Why did Ashwin change seats here? He's get a limp, a 10-7 offsuit under the gun.
Honestly,
Marcus is back in for $100. Mac has a suited one-gapper that limps. Tesla Steve, 10-9 offsuit, makes it 15. Gets called by a bad ace. Marcus is still in there with his king-9 offsuit. And Mac gets in there also. This could be a fun pot. We got some diversity in these hands.
J-Ho says, how long are we streaming? 6 to 10 on Mondays? And Bucket Hat Matt says, what's the deal with short buys? So we didn't specifically prohibit a short buy. It's just typically people don't do it. But it doesn't mean you can't do it.
I mean, of course, but you know, there'd be some weddings where those bitches show up and fight, you know?
Interesting aggression from Ashwin in a 5-way pot. He's going to lead out into the razor with second pair. And then Marcus in the field calls with a better pair. Is Ashwin just thinking he's going to bank 2 pair every hand tonight? Slows down. Marcus says, I guess, all right. Ace on the river. This should go check again. Just a weak king. It's good. See, there you go, Marcus. That's a nice little healthy pot for you. You come back, start your comeback. Short buys on a stream. Interesting. Hey, this is rec night. This is pretty much how your 1-2 off stream plays. So if y'all are watching at home, saying how are the games at Palace? How's the normal 1, 2, 300 cap play? This is your field. This is the population that plays the game here. It's fun. It's loose. It's, not too serious. You got some $100 buy-ins. Everybody's welcome. No, but seriously, the main awesome thing that's a big difference for me is that the room mics can pick up everyone's voice so well, I can hear if people start talking trash to each other, which I love.
And on our rec stakes night, we don't even mic up the players with the $20,000 microphones. We just use the choir mics.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Which we will do for the tournaments when we're running our Run Good.
Yeah.
And we're live streaming feature tables. I don't want to mic everybody up and then be doing seat changes and have to take them off and stuff like that.
Oh, Lord, no.
So we're just going to be doing choir mics like we're doing right now. That's why we're practicing with choir mics to make sure it works well. And it's working fabulous.
Fabulous.
Wait till you hear the
choir?
$20,000 mics.
Let's get a choir in there.
Yeah, the choir is good.
Lines, please.
Come on, Mark, straddle.
Yeah, we do have about another hour and a half on this stream. And you got to see a little bit of the back of house with the action tracker and cameras and stuff like that.
It's a whole production. It's a lot of moving pieces.
That way I know. Call me or. But no, action's on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
5 to go.
And here we are.
4 folds, 5 folds, 6 calls. 7.
Is this going to be a fun hand? Raina's got a suited king. I'd get in there for $5.
Marcus straddles now.
He got bullied into it.
Oh, he did? Oh, no. Just say no. Tony in the chat, we run this 1-2 open stream every Monday. Be in the club at 2 o'clock when I open the list, and you can sign up for it. And Reena just crushes this with top pair. But RKR is going to bluff out at it. $20 in the cutoff. When it checks to him,
He should just put out a little feeler.
little blocker bet. He sets the price that he wants to lose in this hand as $20.
That's the let's see where we're at bet.
Yes.
And then you can slow it down because Raina just binks a house.
Check again, Raina. Check again. Oh, you see that smirk?
She did smirk.
We call that a tell. In the business, we call that a tell. Zeal did not see the smirk.
She did smirk, didn't she?
He leads out for $25. Now, do you set the trap or do you just call? I just call 10 times out of 10. Just call. Good job. RKR is going to let it go. Now, Zeal thinks I've got 2 pair with an ace kicker. And he's just going to check behind. He does have the blocker for the nut flush draw.
He has the royal flush blocker. Yeah.
Now there's 131 in the pot. I want to see like 75. I was going to say 75, and then I backed it down to 50 just to get a caller. But I don't think anybody that's calling 50 would call 75. So I don't think
Zeal knows what's going on here.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything she could have bet. She could have bet a quarter and he would have folded. So that's a good bet because he might hero call with a 10 for 75.
Wait, was it out like regulars? Okay, I fuck with regulars.
But
Ooh, Revelers. Me too.
I don't know what that means.
It's like a New Orleans bar in Bishop Arts.
Oh, okay.
I think she's talking about that. Revelers. Oh, Zeal's really thinking through this.
He's thinking, well, he's the one that hero called with Jack High and
2 totally different situations.
That's true.
I don't really need
but
to do
he did
analysis
put
here,
he did put it together.
He only beats
and calls
bluffs.
Jack High.
This is a bluff catcher.
And Reena has not bluffed tonight, and he. Oh, wow!
Okay. All right, Reena. Raina. Yeah, Raina.
Good work.
He got too curious, man. You didn't see the smirk. The line was deemed suspicious.
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, don't make it too high. However, if you bet anything he's folding, she went higher than I would have thought and got rewarded for it.
The old check call, lead river line is
That's strong. I could
rarely
see that.
a bluff.
Yeah, I could see that with a missed draw, like if you had a flush draw and you didn't know what to do, so now you just shove or whatever. But
Double paired boards.
yeah, double paired board.
Totally different.
Yeah, yeah.
I am shocked she got paid there. Way to go,
I am
Raina.
too. I am too.
Maybe she gave out like a reverse tell vibe.
Yeah, reverse, and he thought ace
Yeah.
high is good, or he just wanted a hero call with a chop, hoping they were chopping. You know, they both had ace high, but
Is that Dan?
The
oh,
Dan.
Brad. Missed you, buddy. They let me back in.
just when you thought you were out.
Hey, here's another raise from Raina. What's she got? We're holding up action for the graphics to catch up. Happens all the time. I bet she's got something good, though.
I would say so. So the button's in the wrong hand, first of all,
Uh-oh.
because they've got Andrea's under the gun when we know she's big blind. So that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep going and fix it afterwards.
She's got $15 out there with Queen Jack offsuit.
On the button, even though it says small blind, now this hand might play out weird because we know she acts last every street, and he's going to have to import her acting first every street.
Not me, all right? We want to keep it.
We're here now, Dan. I mean, Brad. So they're going to have to go check. Bet 10, fold. All right. Now they've got her calling. Now remember, the computer thinks she's a small blind, so he's got to have her checking immediately and then let RKR bet 25.
I still have a king. Here's $25.
Yep.
She got sticky for backdoor straight draw stuff and hit her second pair and discipline fold.
Good fold, Raina.
What a read. Good fold. I'm liking how she's playing.
Now,
Brad, you'll see me here plenty.
let's see. Billy Gavin in the chat. I haven't seen her forever. What are you doing, Billy? So let's see if they fix the button and put it on Raina where it belongs, or if we're going to have another awkward hand where it's out of position.
Dancing bear.
There you go, dancing bear.
No, I thought, wait, him? I thought his name was Lee.
Yeah, but you say Cody or Kobe.
Kobe.
Kobe Lee, I think, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I swear he said Lee first.
Where's that button going to go? But I feel a fun hand happening.
I'm not going to comment.
6 folds, 7 makes it.
Billy's coming out next week. All right.
I can't wait to see you, Billy. One of my favorites. Have you been to the Palace yet, Billy? Because I'm here like 16 hours a day and I haven't seen you yet.
Honestly, Kobe is the first, like, I wouldn't have ever guessed that. So I have to be create that. Yeah, some things you can be but I get it.
So Santa's in the big blind. So, yeah, button's right. Ashwin made this 15. no one really connected.
So they did fix it. Good job, Matt.
Yeah. Third pair of 4s.
Okay.
That's 20.
Brad says I coolered him. That's not a cooler. You need the cooler. All right. So
Brad's just
I'm in the big blind with
trolling
queen
the
6
chat.
suited, right?
Okay.
He like goes 2.5x.
Uh-huh.
And it comes out queen blank blank 2 hearts.
Yeah.
So I've got top pair flush draw.
Yep.
So I lead out for a half pot bet. He rips it. I beat him into the pot with top pair and a flush draw.
Uh-huh.
He shows ace ace, no heart. I turn a heart.
Well,
Bing.
there you go.
It was not a cooler. That was just well played poker by my side. The cooler was a couple hands before that.
Damn, I want to move to Canada.
You moved
when
to
was
Canada?
this turn?
No. For
Billy,
real?
Billy did.
No, that's what. Billy, you moved to Canada for real? Oh. You scared me.
Zeal Reaper has pocket 4s, good enough for a $20
Oh, no.
opening raise.
All right. Now, Mac. I
Oh,
wanna
Mac,
see
make
the
some
raise.
money back, bud. Come on.
So don't get greedy.
What to do with
Don't
kings?
get greedy. Oh, good call. I like slow playing when you're so strong.
He's out of position with kings. I hope he doesn't get bit. See? That's a rough flop for kings.
That's a rough one. RKR has a pair and a straight draw.
Sometimes so now they would read your.
And that's a really gross flop for 4s. Even in position, c-betting this. He's basically saying, I don't really have 4s.
Right.
I just have something that connected
A
really
full
well
pot
with this.
size bet. That's bold.
I mean, you can do the same thing with bones.
Very bold. Going huge on this
Mac,
flop.
Mac could rip it right now. The board is so wet with clubs, with straight, with everything. He does make it 175 to go.
Kept seeing like 9-3, which means like, hey,
And now,
What is? Oh man,
Yeah.
what does RKR do with a pair and a straight draw?
everybody.
However, I hate to have a straight draw when the flush is also there. That takes away 2 of your clean outs. Mister, I need a 10. That was me. And Bink got it.
Yeah, I mean,
oh boy.
you know, what is
Now,
The
it's
hand
easy.
that could have beat Mac is now
Yeah, it's
good.
an easy fold for Zeal.
I mean,
Even in the blind? But if he's small, if he's big fold,
This is still super uncomfortable. I mean, I understand why Mac's doing this kings here. And luckily, we can see that Zeal has just a pair of 4s.
Yeah,
And
Zeal's
is-
got. The computer says 2 outs for 10%. We know it's 1 out for 5%.
Uh-huh.
He's got 2% on the turn, 2% on the river. He's got a total of 5% chance of hitting that 4 of spades.
there you go. I mean, God watches over all of us, right?
do it.
There, see, I won't.
Oh!
God, he or she. I'm just
Oh!
universe. God is
All right.
all around.
This is strange.
Zeal,
It's like a good read, but like
it's so weird.
Mac didn't have enough back to actually fold anything that
They said let's
Zeal
run
was
it
trying
once.
to fold.
Well, someone has to have it at this point.
All right, Kings are going to win.
He shows 4s. Mac got a full double up here. Way to go, bud.
And a little bit of change from RKR. So the hand that
A little
Brad
bit
was
of a
talking about
spew.
on Friday night,
We were just talking about 6.
I max late reg the $150 tournament, 25K starting stack. I pick up ace queen, so I raise pretty big, like where blinds are at 1,000, big blind. So I make like 4,000, and I get 2 callers. And the flop comes out. Hold on a second, because I posted this one, and I don't want to get it incorrect. So
Where'd you post this?
on Facebook, where I post everything because I'm old like that.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook anymore.
I know. It does go to the gram.
Oh, okay,
if
okay.
you
Then I
follow me
saw
on
it.
Gram, you'll see it. So max late reg, $150, 10K guarantee
I
last
did
night,
see
25K starting stack. First hand I play, I raised a 4K with ace queen suited. So far my memory is accurate. I get 2 callers, 14K in the pot. Checks to me. I bet 6K on the 7-8 jack with 2 clubs. First player folds. BT Hale. Shout out BT Hale. Thanks for a long time and calls on a 7-8 jack. Right? 26K in the pot. The turn is a 9. BT checks. I go all in for 15K. He looks distressed and finally calls. I assume he has a pair, and I say, okay, I need an ace, a queen, or a 10. He shows me 5-6 for a straight. And I said, okay, Kevin, I need a 10.
Yep.
Kevin puts a 10 on the river.
There you go. I need a 10.
I need a 10. I'm like, I need an ace, a queen, a 10. Ooh, I need a 10, exactly a 10. And
you did this against Brad?
No, I did this against BT Hale.
BT Hale. Yeah.
You know BT. He's the guy that wears the shirts with the kids' faces on them, the big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, love BT.
Love that guy.
And I sucked out on him really
custom
bad.
shirts.
It was bad. And then a couple, like 2 hands later, I beat up Brad with my flush draw.
Did you win the tournament?
So I was out shortly after that. I ran 25K up to 100K in about 4 hands, and then I lost a lot of it with ace queen against ace jack. When I hit a queen, he hits 2 jacks.
Yeah.
And I lost a lot of it with 9s against ace king and ace queen, all in pre-flop, and ace queen flops a flush.
This is
GG.
One of the bigger pots pre-flop. This is 6 ways. And Zeal was the original opener for 20. He got 5 callers and flops a flush draw and C-bets. Gets called by top pair. Marcus did not raise pre-flop with ace-king offsuit and has to just fold.
Fault. Andrea has top pair with a better kicker than Ashwin. And she rips it. Oh, I love it. Action's going to fold around to Zeal. What are you going to do? It's 237 to call. There's almost 500 in the pot. You're getting 2 to 1 on my monkey math. You're getting about 2 to 1 on your money.
He needs 33% equity. We can see he has 40.
So it would be the correct call. He does make it. Ashwin does let go of top pair. Andrea has to dodge a club or running cards that would make us straight.
Oh, come on.
That's 6-7.
Ace wins. Marcus would have had the straight with his ace king if he would have. If he would have got aggressive and silly and just shoved with ace king, he got runner straight. But Andrea played it to perfection and has a full double up. She's up over $700 after what, 10 minutes? Had a girl. That's why she makes those Facebook reels. Well played.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't even notice. We have Miss Danielle in the boss.
That's Boss Lady.
When did that happen?
Just
a couple hands ago?
2 hands ago.
Okay, Adrian must have had to use the lavatory. And so Miss Danielle came in. Director of Poker Operations. Dealing coolers. And Adrian's back. I hope you washed his hands. And they want to do a bomb pot now. Marcus is praying to the poker god, saying, yes, that was my fault. My fault. Should have got Dolly with ace king. All right.
Yeah.
So bucket hat Matt, sometimes in the smaller games they do a flip and choose to tip the production staff out of the flips, but in this particular stream everybody just prepaid so they don't have to worry about it, and that's their choice. Now that's too low. That might hit the sensor. We'll see what it looks like. All right, that's better. I'd push that up a little bit, Adrian. All right, we'll see you, Billy. Nice to talk to you again. We'll see you next time. Stop by sometime. Plan on spending some time with Kristen when you come down.
2 checks, 3 checks, 4 checks.
So I largely ignore the double board bomb pots because there's so much.
Oh, I
much
remember.
so much to look at on the flop. If no, I mean, everybody's got like 20%. So we still have Andrea and Mac both with 25% equity.
Don't read this.
Brad,
Yeah, no, the shortcut here is to look at the little equities of the
Yes.
percentages on the side and see that Andrea has now turned a set on the bottom. Marcus is betting with 8% equity.
Andrea has a straight on the bottom.
That's
The
right.
Deuce tray. But she has the backup trips set in case a boat comes out.
If she hits quads, she hits a straight flush at the same time. I've never said that out loud.
That's awesome.
If she hits quads, straight flush. But she can't because Zeal has the 5 of hearts there.
What a spoiler.
Sorry.
What a spoil sport, Zeal. We got Prezi in the chat. What's happening? He joined me in the booth a couple of weeks ago. Good 4N movies. Is that like foreign, like 4N movies? Said, yo, this is what I'm talking about, real poker. So it's going to be a... Marcus is
scooping this.
He's got a
double
flush on top.
flushes.
He's got a flush on bottom.
Yeah.
This is a $300 max loss hand. We set it up so you cannot lose more than 300. But he rips it. Let's see what anybody else does because he's got flush and flush. You want to have equity on both boards when you're playing the double board bomb pot. And, I mean, he has a 7 high flush and a 9 high flush, so it's nothing to be super excited about. But let's go. So, Prezi, if you want to be ambassador, you got to say Palace Poker instead of Poker Palace. First off. Mac's going to call with a straight on bottom. Since it came running spades, he's not going to put Marcus on a flush.
That wood pad up top, that problem, that flush up top. Below two.
He's worried about his flush because the board paired, but he's going to ship it.
Scoop a loop.
Let's go.
Flush flush?
Flush, flush.
Pretty good hand.
Flush spades.
Yep. He can't believe he won it all. He's like, count it up. Let's go. Marcus bought in for $100. He ran it up to $460 in just about, what,
He's
20
unstuck.
hands? Let's go.
No, he rebought 100 like 10 hands ago.
He is
He's in for
probably-
5.
I think he's in for 4 because he didn't max
Yeah,
buy in
that's
the
right.
first time. So I think
You
he
got
might
200,
be up.
100, and 100.
He might be up just a little bit. Let's look at this. So Marcus in the 1 seat. Yeah, he's got 460 in a stack. Cumulative winnings. He's up $80, which is way better than being down 400.
You'd
VPIP
think that'd be
25%. Pre-flop raise once, 2%. You gotta raise more
Once.
pre-flop, Marcus. If I have any words of wisdom for you, brother, raise more pre-flop. Went to showdown 54%. Aggression frequency 21%. Shout out Adrian, hold it down in the box. Yes. And yeah, he got stuck in traffic, showed up a little bit late. If you rewind all the way to the beginning of this stream, you get to see me deal for the first half hour. It is rough. I have this backup gig as a live stream producer that I can fall back on, luckily. Because I would not make it as a dealer. Actually, I probably would. I just wouldn't be in the top 20 out of the dealers we have here. Probably wouldn't be in the top 30 out of the dealers we have at Palace. We have great staff at Palace.
And a lot of them. Max got suited king queen. Beautiful hand. He's going to raise and get 3 callers.
Welcome to Texas. We call that the Texas heads up.
Ace 9-9, 2 clubs. No one has an ace and no one has a 9. If Mac wants to be brave and c-bet into 3 people, should be able to take this down, but he checks. Tesla Steve was the player in position who stabbed with 6 high and took it down.
All right.
That always feels good.
Third man walking.
Third man walking on a live stream.
This is ridiculous. What do
Get
you
it
got?
together, people. We got waiters. Servers, men and women. Serving men and women.
Save me a small Palace poker hoodie. Okay. There's not a lot of demand for small hoodies in the poker world. you want a 3X?
They don't even have
No, we have
one big enough here.
We have some for the kids. Yeah, you want a 3X, and you gotta fight for those because they're in demand. But the smalls, I got stacks of them. Oh yeah, Prezi played on Tiny's game with Tesla Steve.
So many people.
Yes, you have to post when you're not in the seat. You still have to post because the software does not recognize by the button. It acts like a tournament. Ooh. Give out Palace Poker replicas of Eric's green suit. That is my favorite suit, if you didn't know. With the vest.
I
and
owned
the
an
paisley.
olive suit once. I don't know why anyone would let me wear an olive suit.
I like it.
Your green one's badass. I know what you're talking about. Looked like a big old olive.
Yeah, no, that green one's my favorite suit for sure.
How many monitors you got in here?
4. 5 if you count this one twice. And I don't know how to get back there.
Mac has a raising hand again. Ace-Jack offsuit. Can he flop a pair finally?
He likes to slow play.
Misses again. Santa, 10-9 off has been pretty nice tonight. He flops second pair. He's first to act. Will check. Mac's thinking that I'm sick of missing flops. I'll bet big. I'll almost pot it with ace high. This will put Santa in an uncomfortable spot. So uncomfortable, he folds his pair. Good read, good fold. Had the best hand. Wait, the opposite of what I just said. But in a nice way.
But he won.
Brad,
About 1,200, what?
let's get you in the booth with us.
Did you own all of
Dude,
it?
his
puns.
his like dad joke game is,
Yeah, he's good at the puns.
I don't know. Like Yakov Smirnov? What am I thinking of? Max got the jack attack, jacking off. Wait, those are two different hands. And I think he raised. Oh no, this is a limped pot.
Mac is a limper.
Hilarious. Is it Andrea or Andrea?
Honestly, I've never said it, I guess, to her.
Mac has top pair.
I would have said Andrea, but I don't
Andrea.
know.
See, I've seen.
I've heard it both ways.
I've also seen it spelled both ways. With an O is a funny way to spell Andrea.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Mac wins $6. The 1-2 game. Where did I just trail off?
The 1-2 game, Mac won $6.
That's right.
Those were the words you were saying. I was hoping that would have reminded you of what you wanted to say. I'm going to try something.
James Choice. What's up?
You know Prezi?
The names aren't clicking.
All right, let me.
But
pull
he
up.
said what up,
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's
which
a really
means
good guy.
I know him.
You know him. You just don't know him by James Choice. But honestly, I don't know him by James Choice either. I know him by Prezi. But I'm gonna scroll back to the other stream that he played, and you'll go, oh, I know that guy. That's Prezi.
We should deal people in that are walking.
We do.
Huh.
Yeah, we should. We deal them in when they're in the blinds for sure, because I don't want to mess up the software, but we should definitely deal them in all the time so they can get back to it and go, oh, I folded aces.
That's right. I want to see what they folded. We got another limped pot.
Whoa, I need one too. Everybody needs a deuce.
Santa has 10-6 and bets 7. And Ashwin min clicks this because he has top pair. Second pair folds. And now I'm confused. Okay, he psyched me out. The old all-in pump fake.
I did fold a deuce. I had 3. Yeah, me too. That's a 4 kicker. We're going to get some good live free players next time. What they doing?
Huh?
I thought this was good. Oh, so there's BT.
I know him.
As long as I'm
Yeah.
looking up pictures. It's been a minute since Prezi played on my stream. I thought it was just a couple months ago, but he must have played earlier.
This is hand 53.
Yes, sir.
Marcus is raising preflop.
Let's go, Marcus.
5x with ace-8 offsuit.
You win $500. You get a little bold and start raising pre.
All right. He got 2 callers with worse hands. Come on, Marcus.
Welcome to Texas. That's how we do down here.
He does flop his ace. Top pair, medium kicker. Makes a full $25 bet. Neither of his opponents had a hand worth calling.
All right, we got shots on the way. I had to personally make them because they didn't know how to make them.
Yaya's bringing in shots.
Really?
That's what it sounds like. That's what I heard. Oh, never mind. That's not Yaya. That is, that's my girl, Reena.
Marcus drank.
Raina?
Raina, she goes, that's an alias. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Raina just means queen in Spanish, right?
Oh, I no habla español.
Right?
He's going to be big blind.
So.
What?
Straddle or host? No, that's cool. You want straddle.
Okay, everyone's back at the table with drinks.
Yeah, so apparently.
And we have a straddle to 5.
Raina was.
And I think.
Being bartender.
I think Zeal had to rebuy.
He might have topped off to 300 after losing that big one.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got to call with a flush draw because you're getting the right price. That's how pot odds.
Yes, and yes.
Job you.
That's
Trash.
I'll take a shot.
Damn. Marcus already let me know that was going to him. Yeah, that was going to him. Or
Oh, you know what, Marcus?
it should go back to her, technically.
Yeah.
We can split. I can just pour it with him.
Marcus limps in with pocket 8s. And Santa peeks down at ace king of spades. Makes it 15. It's going to be an inviting price.
folds, 6 calls.
Whoever denies it is
He
fast.
gets a king 10 offsuit to call him.
I got your back, no, I don't want to give you it all.
I appreciate it.
Ashwin with big lick
Royal fuck or
calls also. So does Marcus. We're four-handed.
green apple noodle or New York green apple. Oh yeah, yeah.
What a beautiful flop for Santa.
No, like, all right, I got it.
6 check, 8 check.
That makes it a little tough.
Everybody?
Sure. Stop it, stop it.
Oh, you know what, show this side.
Yeah,
Show this side.
whenever we
So,
Okay.
We gotta wait for action to catch up.
put in glasses. Yeah, we'll throw it in.
So
I think I know what's on that flop.
All right, Adrian, you want one?
That's how you know he wants
Oh boy. All right.
All right, that's fine.
there's Yaya bringing in the drinks.
RKR has stepped in it.
So we don't have the action caught up. But RKR and
I can tell y'all what I saw.
Did you see a king?
There is a king of clubs on that flop, and the other 2 cards are spades.
Oh, Santa's in good shape. And it looks like RKR bet out $75, and it sounds like Santa raised him. And now he has to decide whether his top pair is any good. Yeah, now's not the time to be handing out shots to a guy with a $1,000 decision to make. He does make the call. It was actually only $300 decision to make. Yeah, king of clubs with 2 spades. RKR needs a 10 that is not a club. That's going to be a rough one. 2 outs. This is what 10%.
I can't believe he has 25% equity here.
Well, that's because they haven't seen the flop yet. The
Oh,
computer
right.
hasn't seen the flop yet. We know it's 10%, and we know he's drawing dead. So this hand was not tracked properly. Not sure what happened.
It's still whiskey.
Jack of spades, 6 of spades.
I tried. It could have been shaken a little bit more, but
4
I wasn't
spades,
gonna
7
push it.
spades, king of clubs.
They're fixing it now. I hear it.
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
they're trying to figure out what's
The
going on.
turn was the jack of spades, and the river was the 6 of spades.
Yeah, so it was.
So turned out RKR was way behind
Yeah.
and
he-
got
he-
even farther behind
yeah.
on the turn.
He was dead on the turn. Santa should have about $600. We'll see what this looks like.
My brother loves it.
Yeah, see, they've got Santa at 200 still, so they just totally ignored that one. Yeah. So this is a practice stream. Like I said, I use it to train the dealers. I use it to train the cameraman. Tonight I'm using it to train.
That's
the
a good
action
disclaimer.
tracker. It really is. And I had one dealer go, "Oh man, you were so rough on me." I said, "I wasn't. I was honest
I wasn't.
and said,
Uh-huh.
this is her first time. There will be mistakes, and you made mistakes." And she said, "You should have said I'm a really good dealer." You are a really good dealer, and I did say that, but I also said this is your first time dealing with the live stream, and there will be mistakes, and you made mistakes. That's all there was.
And we don't keep it behind the curtain.
Yeah, no.
We
I'm
broadcast
transparent.
everything.
I'll tell you if we make mistakes.
My favorite part's about Eric.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a lot of trash in these hands.
I have a jacket on.
RKR
7 layers.
still does have $730. I'm looking at a full stack of green.
Without what his number on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
thing says, it shows I can physically see he has over $700 in front of him.
What are we gonna do with that? Check it down.
3 very terrible hands. Looking at one also terrible flop. It's just a garbage show.
This is what
Of
makes
a hand.
playing Texas poker so hard. You've got a guy betting $20, $25 with 8 high, and you can't call because you have 3 high, and you want to call, but you really can't.
Just playing his range.
Ash thinks he was bluffing, but you had Zeal beat. Prezi says, "E, what's your favorite hand?" Ace of diamonds, ace of hearts. I got it tattooed on my chest.
Adrian, I think I'm spoiled.
Love and money, diamonds and hearts.
All right.
I think that 1-2 game.
Oh, the name of
Wait,
that
right now,
spot?
I'm like, bro.
Oh, that's a royal fuck, or in some places it's called a,
$5 straddle in front of Raina. I'm feeling a big pot.
Let's go.
obviously.
Holly Jolly in the chat saying, let's go, Santa. I also want to teach the cameraman. I don't need all that background behind him. I want to focus in more. And I want more of the felt, less of the wall. But they're doing it like it's a movie and they want to center the person. I don't care about the movie. I want to focus on the people. But we do have great cameras.
Tesla Steve makes it 20 with King 10 offsuit from the cutoff. Does Raina want to defend her $5 straddle with a Jack 6 of diamonds?
It's suited.
Oh, hey, come on. If I don't like the plot, though, I'm out.
And she declares, if I don't like the flop, I'm out. She likes that flop.
Can't say I hate
I like it for her. Oh, she's being honest.
She says, I can't say I hate that. She's just going to steal it from him. Ooh, he calls. Ooh, you're...
Steve
So
doesn't like this sort
The
of...
fun thing is...
that Steve still has the best hand?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have slowed down there.
No, she should have bet out again. Now she's going to call 35, though.
This is a really great read from Steve.
Jack, 6, tray, or a diamond to win it. Tray to chop. Ace doesn't do it. King high is going to be the best hand now. She could bluff at this, but she's not going to try. Tesla Steve doesn't need to bet. He's only getting called.
He's trying to rep an ace, isn't he? Doesn't even need to.
No. With 8s and aces on the board, he's trying to make an 8 fold. That's the only thing that could have happened. And she doesn't have an 8 because she checked the turn. So the bet was unnecessary because she's only calling if she also has an 8 or an ace. And then she's raising. So unless he just didn't want to show his card, so he wanted her to fold. Then you bet.
It all happened so fast, man.
Yeah.
You can really going to have to ask him.
This is great content.
No, I hear what you're saying, though, because he had the nut no pair.
Yes, he had nut, no pair.
That's right.
So he's ace jack from Marcus is going to limp in.
You'll catch things here and there.
We're catching a lot of it, guys. We got good microphones.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they got the drop mics, but they're not that good.
In the crowd, tell me what you can hear. I can hear these guys clear as day. Pin drop.
Zeal has a big one. This raised to 110. Is that a black chip there?
Yeah, he's
I've seen him do this before, actually.
It goes limp, 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 limp. He's going to pick up $13. What's Marcus going to do?
Man, somebody got aces now.
Marcus?
Good fold. Good fold.
I will say that I've played with Zeal probably like 20 times at another spot before this opened.
Yep.
Unorthodox.
Tesla Steve with the pump fake. Bach.
Why so big?
He picks up $13.
Was that an accident?
He is an awesome. I think it was an accident.
Oh, it was an
He
accident.
meant to make it 15. That makes so much more sense.
That makes way more sense. We call that a misclick in the biz.
It's a super easy table to read, Tito, because we can see the cards.
It's unbelievable how good I am when I can see everybody's cards.
That's right.
You can liven this shit up. I know. Huh? Man, do it in 5.
What are we doing?
She wants to do more bomb pots, and Adrian said no.
What?
Adrian, tell her that we also say no.
And we also say no. That's 5 minutes I don't get back if it goes fast.
So I think like the table would have to agree to before, but it'd be
Yeah,
like
I thought
you
that
get like a
was
1x payout and a 2x payout. It's like so maybe it starts at $5, so the next time
The button is in the 7 seat,
okay, yeah, 15, 20, however.
which means Andrea is first to act and limps.
Yeah, I know.
Bless you.
The 7 deuce versus ace queen.
Mac hasn't played a hand in a while. Put $2 in.
It's like, we want to do.
Yeah, Tito.
What is RKR is very hard to say.
RKR? I think his name's Roger. or
His first name is Roger.
Yeah, or Roger, Robert, something like that. Randall, maybe. Something starts with an R.
Gotta be one of those,
I mean-
right?
VPIPs. Who do you guys think has the highest VPIP?
Zeal. And Ashwin. Thoughts on the big blind ante game? Asking the wrong guy. 9, deuce, 6, rainbow. It's trash flops. Second pair for Mac. Top pair for Zeal Reaper.
Ashwin with an open ender.
I think he's doing this as a joke now. The black chip is $100.
Ashwin's got an open ender. He's he is doing it as a joke.
Did you see Mac's
Yeah,
sad
Mac's
face?
like,
He wanted two on the second pair.
Zeal just rips at $118 all in blind. Deuce doesn't help. Now there's $371 in the pot.
I was open ended and now I have to just give it to you.
No, you can still call.
He was almost not getting the right price.
VPIP for the fans, and Tito's correct. VPIP doesn't really matter because all of these guys are limping. RKR and Mac and Ashwin and Santa, Zeal,
That'll
all
get your
over
VPIP up.
40%. You know, when 26 and 30 and 34 are low, you know you're playing a good game. And compare that to their pre-flop raising. Andrea, super low sample size. She came in late to the game. But Mac and Marcus, 7%. RKR and Santa, 8%. Zeal and Ashwin and Raina, 31%, 19%, 15%. So it's a pretty juicy game. We got about another hour left on the
passive.
stream.
Gotta be aggressive. Get those stats up.
Or no, I didn't.
Four calls, raise to 15.
Goddamn right.
All right, Roger makes it 15. Hey, these are 3 good-looking hands. 4, 5.
Yeah.
Thought you were my home.
Raise on flop, 75%. 50% depending on who has position.
This is a single raised pot, 5 ways to a flop. $77 in there. 5 very different hands. I like Marcus's top pair, second best kicker.
I like Zeal's flush draw. I'm a flush fish.
200.
Yeah,
277. Zeal's getting weird with it.
he is.
There's only 30 minutes left in the stream. Let's get weird with it.
Well, there's about an hour left because we're on delay.
That's right. Oh, don't do it, Marcus.
I didn't know they had a jazz festival.
Don't even consider it.
Shit, hold on.
It's a wild overbet.
He's got top pair, good kicker against Zeal, who's been crazy the last 3 hands. I don't hate a call.
I got one set.
2 other players behind.
No,
Yeah, Adrian's trying to, you know.
I got one move. I know what they move. I got one move.
Uh-oh. A little too much. It's all right. Mm-hmm. I was afraid that was going to happen.
Zeal's like,
Someone change out this shit color.
I'm throwing them out for people to get it.
come get some.
Did he show it?
No, he didn't. He just said they were talking about his hundreds. He says, I'm throwing them out there for people to win. Come get them.
but that particular
They can
hand,
throw out another whenever I got 8.
I'm gonna tape on that one. There you go.
Just don't slit your wrist.
Just tell them what you have. Tell them what you have.
That's funny.
I mean, I only had $15 in that pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to raise $400.
200, not 100.
I'm trying.
Don't be all in it, you know.
Hey, everybody loves
Yeah, good question, Brad. I doubt we'll see another Anaconda squeeze tonight. Doesn't seem like the lineup. Great hand for Tesla Steve, though. Standard open. And Brad, please text me all the things that I say that are wrong. We're always trying to improve around here.
a royal bug, but you know, we could do something regular, you know. Okay. I mean, look, I feel like you could, yeah, you just taste it.
Okay, you want to try her a royal bug?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, here, hold on, I got cash. You ain't gotta go now.
Not the flop Tesla was looking for.
You did fantastic. We like
20 from the free seat.
And now I'm seeing that Santa had an open-ended straight draw and hit it on the turn. That's the nuts right now. And $20 feels appropriate to bet with the nuts.
Hey, leave my girlfriend alone.
And he gets called by a pair of nines that Zeal has in his hand. And Ashwin's 5 also calls 20. Santa getting plenty of value with his straight. A deuce of hearts rolls on the river. Could be kind of a scary card for Santa, but he goes small. A $25 bet that perplexes Zeal.
We call that a blocker bet. Like
That is, yeah, that's the blockery size.
it block because he doesn't want to check and let Zeal bet 300.
What's your favorite shot?
Blocking strategy is very interesting.
So
And a
this-
big part of blocking strategy is, can you get called by a worse hand? He did.
Yes, well played, well played. Mr. Brad was talking about the caricature of the live stream production team. I'll pop that up real quick. Right there. We've got Eddie right in the middle. Soda, action tracker on the far right.
Did y'all go to Six Flags?
We went to Six Flags.
Did they do a caricature of
They
y'all?
did a caricature.
Oh, Eddie got
really fun.
butchered.
That's what they said is they did Eddie wrong in that caricature.
Yeah.
So I think it's hilarious. They nailed me. I got the cigar and the whiskey, so I loved it. But back to the action.
What is this graphic?
You
Cool.
like that?
We have an animator?
Yeah, no, I hired one though. He's great. He'll be here tomorrow.
I hate with doors when you're like, I don't know.
They let me put money in the production, so we're doing well.
That just happened to me, I think.
6 folds.
I forget each time I do it too. Like I think it's this way.
What's my job?
Beautiful.
So many different businesses.
That's smaller, but that's bigger.
Push or pull.
The safety needs to be a house.
So I like the doors that do both.
Santa want to raise with his pair of jacks here? Goes to 10.
I'm like, that's an everywhere door right there. That's what we fucking need because I don't.
Behind a bunch of limpers.
Yeah, he'll pick up the same $12 that
Throw out that bitch.
The
Zeal picked up when he bet 110.
The very interesting limp back raise 3-bet to 80 with a very unlikely candidate, the 7-6 offsuit.
So, you want me to teach you a spoiler about this software?
Okay.
You see that Zeal and Raina do not have pictures? Sometime in the next 15 minutes or half hour, however long the stream is, delay is, they're going to move seats. Either they're going to change seats or they're going to leave the game.
Boo.
Once they leave the game, their picture goes away on the delay.
Got it.
So they possibly just move seats.
That's not allowed.
I agree. And when I'm in the booth, I haven't taught that lesson yet.
Uh-huh.
We draw for seats for a reason. You don't just get to pick the best seat.
So Santa obviously calls with his pair of jacks. Zeal's going to have to get really lucky.
How does Zeal hit every flop when he 3-bets?
What a perfect flop for bluffing with 7-6 offsuit.
And Santa just rips him off the $300 with an overpair.
Of course.
And Santa's a run-at-once guy. So that's good for Santa. That's good for Santa. Big pot for Santa.
Bring it here.
But that
Bring it here.
that flop, Zeal has done this so many times that where he raises pre-flop with trash and then the flop bails him out and he can continue really strong.
This is looking accurate to me. Santa now has $1,150
Yeah, that
in a
looks
300
good.
capped
It looks
game.
good. So Tito asks, can we put mics on the players and hear them better? We can. We have $20,000 worth of audio equipment that I do use, and I brag about that because I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
We have a really good audio system. We do not use it on tournaments, and we do not use it on the 1-2 game. We do it when Stax is here. Like I said, when they have a $500,000 on the table and we really want to listen to them, then we pull out the big equipment. When Jungle Man is here doing his training, we pull out the big equipment. But for our 1-2 rec stream, when people are busting out and getting back in, we do not. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, as they say, to mic everybody up. I do agree it is better with lapel mics, but the choir mics are what we use for tournaments specifically, and we are testing on them in our 1-2 game to make sure there's no problems when we're running the tournaments next week. So, great suggestion, Tito. I agree with you 100%.
That was one of the bigger pots of the night.
That was a good one.
And Zeal had to rebuy. Gotta applaud his bravery.
I mean, that if Santa doesn't have jacks, that works.
Oh, he folds out all.
You know, he folds out
ace
his king.
even.
You know, he folds out a lot of hands that would have called. He had one of the hands that does do it. Brad says, are you going to live stream any of the final tables? I'm going to live stream almost every final table for the Run Good series and for the multi-flight events, for the 360 poker news event that starts. I'm going to live stream feature tables, and for the $1,200 main event, I'm going to live stream feature tables on Flights 1. So yeah, be here. Really good chance you'll be on the stream.
Good Lord. That's a lot of tournaments.
That's a lot of tournaments. That's 17 ring events in 11 days.
Like a real ring?
Like a Run Good ring.
What
Have
is
you
this
seen our
Run
Run
Good?
Good rings? You've never heard of Run Good?
No,
Oh
I know
God.
Mallory's part of it.
You're a cash guy, so you're forgiven. But Run Good is it's huge. Here's what the ring looks like.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's the real deal.
Cool.
Yeah, Run Good. Fun story about Run Good. They were an apparel company
Uh-huh.
prior to 2013.
Okay.
When I was running the MSPT in Oklahoma, I met Tana.
Yeah.
And we're from Minnesota, so
Yep.
Oklahoma was just too far away from us. So we said, we're not going to come back here. It doesn't make sense for you to pay us to come back here because we're not bringing a lot of Minnesota people to play in your Oklahoma event. Tana was playing that event and said, well, I'm going to make an event with my apparel company so I can sell more apparel. So he starts Run Good. And his first event is at Oklahoma at Downstream, beautiful casino in Quapaw, Oklahoma, and
Downstream.
that's where it all began. All right, you got to slow him down, Action Tracker. See, that's the other problem.
I see what happened here. Yeah.
He doesn't have any of that bottom board, so our stats are going to be off. But yeah, it's going to be a great event. We're going to be guaranteeing over 800. There, he's typed them all in finally. RKR and Ashwin both have trip deuces. RKR turns a full house on bottom. He's going to chop it up with Marcus. Ashwin might lose a lot of chips with trip deuces, but he doesn't really have anything on top, so maybe he'll get away from it. Marcus just has trip 10s on top. He does call. Marcus folds, and Ashwin is saved by Marcus folding.
What did Marcus just fold? A 10?
He had 3 10s.
Okay, he had the top.
Which is the top.
So Ashwin has a 7. Okay.
I want the camera on Marcus right now so I can see him realize he folded trip 10s, which is not a bad fold, because just because you have trips doesn't mean you're going to win. Look at that. He's like, wait a second. What do you win that with? You won with a 7? You won with a 7? That's what he's saying right now.
You knew that was coming, didn't you?
I'm like, I want
we
that.
were waiting for you to. You were waiting for him to say, "I folded a 10" real loud.
I want that camera on Marcus.
I want that little audio clip.
Oh,
that's a bummer, Marcus.
They were both going for the bottom board.
Yeah.
But Marcus doesn't know that he has no part of the bottom board, and a 3 10s is a good hand, but it's not a great hand, and it's not worth risking $160 and just giving it away because you couldn't fold trips when somebody has a boat. Easily somebody has a boat and double board bomb pot.
Bunch of straight possibilities too.
Oh,
hey, I know that, dude.
Look at this. So that's why their pictures disappeared, because they left the stream and somebody else came into the stream.
No, but I'm thinking the normal ones should be.
Yeah, maybe 8. Hopefully you 8 I'll give up. Now they
All right, back to poker. 63, hand 63. I'm seeing jacks again. Uh-oh.
40 from the 8.
Primo, what's up?
Primo. Ashwin 3 bets to 40. Raina
I think
right
that
behind
raise
him.
number is wrong.
So
it's supposed to
under
be 12.
the gun 12.
So he put a he fat fingered up.
He fat fingered it, and this chip, there should be 36. There should be like $90 in the pot.
Oh, there's 120 because he did actually make it 40.
Oh,
so Ashwin made it 40 with his jacks.
Okay.
And then Raina calls with her 8s,
Okay.
and now his third pair to this board. Ashwin's not really phased by the 2 higher cards on the flop.
Well, you can't be scared.
Raina isn't. But now this queen 10 is in an interesting spot. He's going to go ahead and call also for 35.
I think he's seen enough of these guys.
Yeah.
He's like, queen is good. I mean, unless Ashwin does something drastic on the turn.
What happened?
You're right, I would.
We'll do some
All right, thank you.
The turn checks through. Everyone's cautious.
Yeah. Now
This is a very big brick.
Ashwin, I hate to try to bluff because I'm not positive these guys know to fold. And I think RKR is going to call since they turned they checked on the turn. It's a big bet. Raina?
This is a relatively small bet.
Oh,
I think it's 60.
I thought it was bigger than that. My bad.
It's 60 into like 200.
Yeah.
Which, if he's... Well, I can't get into it. Oh, Zeal's gone.
Yeah. That's how, we knew that because his picture disappeared 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Raina's contemplating a call for this small sizing, which is 75 now, I'm seeing.
If Raina calls, RKR might... Okay, now RKR will call. And Ashwin said, you should be good. I've got jacks. You should be good if you're calling. Yes, you're good. Exactly.
Looking good.
With a call. Big man.
There's something else you might be excited about.
They're all full.
Give me just a second to pop up another graphic. Let me go find this.
Right now. Y'all been bored.
I mean, no, I feel like everybody.
So, I don't know if you saw my Facebook post or not.
I did see this one.
You saw this
I
one?
was excited about this one.
So we've got on Fridays.
I heard it started as a joke.
Well, the whole club itself started as a joke. Give me just a second to find the graphics I need.
We got a live poker hand happening.
Let's go.
And there's a $25 open. That's 12 and a half times the size of the big blind. Win your $3, my man.
So difficult with 5 monitors.
Are these AI people?
So these are AI people. Nobody can see them yet until I share it.
Oh, I've spoiled it.
You spoiled it. So we had the second annual meeting of the Cigar Club, the Grand Prairie Cigar Club. So the Grand Prairie Cigar Club started out as a joke where a friend of mine, Barry Sanders, was, as a joke, he said he was at the Cigar Club, which was his backyard.
Right.
With some friends. And people said, oh, I would love to be in a cigar club. How do I get that? And he goes, well, come to my house, I guess, and you can be in the cigar club. And so he had his daughter make signs and everything else. And he said, Eric, you know what? You've got this beautiful smoking patio.
Yeah.
Let's have meetings here every Friday at 5 o'clock. Maybe it's 6 o'clock, whatever it is. Come here Friday for the Grand Prairie Cigar Club. Just hang out, talk for a few hours, and smoke a nice cigar. It's a good time.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I owe you a few.
We used to have a lot of cigar nights.
Yeah, we did. Robert or
RKR
Roger
Ashwin just catch up enough that he might call a $50 bet. Because he just got beat by second pair. So he might think second pair is good and he's going to get his money back.
Ah, the old short-term thinking.
All right, check. A weak ace is good. He actually doesn't have a weak ace. He has aces and nines with a king kicker.
The 5 did not play.
5 does not play.
And our seat 7 and seat 8 started out super positive and ran their stack up to about 1,000.
So check this out.
800.
We've got on the left is the picture of the Grand Prairie Cigar Club banner, along with the. How legit does that look?
It's really nice.
Along with a my custom tumbler with a cigar cutout to hold your cigar while you're smoking.
I'm wondering what that is.
Yes.
You have a real cigar inside of the glass, and it's not getting wet.
Correct. It's cut out on the side of the glass.
Yeah.
And then we have a AI picture, so you could see me.
What we could look like.
You could see Barry Sanders in the top right corner, and right next to me in the salmon suit, that's an AI picture of Eddie. So between the caricatures and the AI, Eddie's having a bad week.
Getting hosed.
All right, let's get back to the action.
Oh, this graphic makes me so happy.
Isn't that neat? I love it.
It would be like a
it's like
1970s ESPN show.
I just need to get some sound put to it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Dun 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 dun.
Transmit was one way in and one way out.
I'm seeing a pot a brewing. I'm seeing some suited hands.
Raised
Now,
to 15.
what if there was a bunch of hearts on the flop?
Oh, it's bad for Ashwin. Ooh, 6, 7, 10. Everybody's got a little piece of that. Ashwin's got top pair and a gut shot. Raina's got a flush draw and bottom pair. Santa's got a better flush draw and a different gut shot. I mean,
what an action flop for 4 of
Yeah.
these 6 hands.
Andrea's got a gut shot. And
Raina
Mac
min-clicks.
and
Andrea's
RKR
out,
can
though.
get away from it. It's, you don't want to call with a gut shot, or when there's a flush out there, it just really isn't good.
Oh, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's great. Follow her on Facebook if you don't yet.
She's probably on Instagram.
She's probably on the gram. I'm too old for that. Ooh, she would have nailed it in one.
Yeah.
God, results oriented. She
Yeah.
should have stayed with it. Santa now has the best hand with Ashwin. They're going to chop it, but Andrea had the 9 jack for the bigger straight. She would have got all of that money and she would have doubled through Santa. But you can't go, hey man, maybe my 6%'s going to hit. 6, 7, 6, 7.
Raina got herself into a little situation
The
here.
problem is she's got a pair and a flush draw. Santa's got a straight and a better flush draw. And she's got to call $135 to see if a club hits. She can only win with a 6. She can chop with a 9.
I think she called.
She called. She needs she needs a 9. She cannot win with a 6.
Did Santa come over the top?
Yeah, he's like, I'm all in. Well, it's all in, all in. Might as well.
Oh,
Let's
Raina,
go.
I'm sorry. That's why your picture disappeared.
Yeah.
The software spoiled this outcome of this
Yeah.
hand. I know it's about to happen.
Yeah, we knew it a half
well,
hour ago.
we know she's got 2% to win.
Yeah, not to win, to chop it. She needs a 9 to hit to chop it. There's 1 9 left in the deck.
Oh, you're right. She can't do anything.
She can't win. She can chop it with a 9. The 9 of spades is the only card that she can chop it with.
It doesn't get much worse than that.
No. When you go, I've got a pair and a flush draw and a straight draw, and then you look and all you can do is chop if the 9 of spades hits.
You basically get your keys and get ready to go.
Yeah. Santa's hoping for a club so he can win it outright. He doesn't get it. It's going to be a chop.
The Sigma Enigma says, nice picture of the Grand Prairie Cigar Club.
I love it. I don't know what the Sigma Enigma is. That's the first time I've seen that guy in the chat, but thanks for being here.
Funny name.
Yeah, Ashley, look at Andrea. She's like, it's all me. All me. Look at that pot. $645 plus
You're right.
$66 in the side pot. That $700 should be in my pot right now.
This face from Andrea is great.
It was the right fold. Your three outer hit. You know, it was the right fold for sure.
What was it, 25, and then someone raised it to 50 into like 50?
Yeah, it was the right fold.
I get there on the first pitch.
Yep. Yep. She folded to the 50.
We can go back and really do the math on it.
I mean, she had 6%. She had to call more than $6. You know.
Oh, right. Direct odds are not there.
Oh, she just admitted she normally gets silly with Jack 9, and it would have worked out well for her that time.
Wait, so how much money does Santa have now?
Add 700 to what he had.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, something like that. I mean, I can pull up the stats.
Hold on. Were they supposed to chop that pot?
No. Oh! Yeah, they chopped it. They chopped it. Sorry. You're right. He didn't add 700. He had 350 to what he had. That's his half over there.
Got it.
But Santa now has over 1,000 still. Exactly over 1,000. He bought him for 300. He's at $1,001.
No, he's got 1,300 in there.
Right. Up 1,000.
Ah, cumulative. Yeah.
Cumulative up 1,000.
I was looking at the wrong number.
So yeah, he has $1,301 minus whatever he's tipped today.
How big were your clubs?
Not bigger than the queen.
I was going big.
I wouldn't have been in there. I had a straight grind for it. I don't remember how it was.
Yeah, Santa had a great flop.
Fold from the 2, fold from the 3, 4 calls. 5 makes it 15. 6 calls. 8 calls. 9 calls.
Now look closer.
1 fold.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not doing that, Tiny. The win-loss is all messed up. Let's see.
Check.
RKR with a pair of 8s and an 8-high flush draw is the best hand. Tesla Sleeve could hit the 2 of spades to win, and Mac could hit a 6 or a 10 to win. Nobody's really interested in that pot, though. There's only $23 out there. It's not worth risking anything to go for it. They're going to let it go.
35.
Ashwin says, if nobody wants it, I'll take it. They accidentally had him checking. Let's see if they back it up correctly. And RKR folds the winning hand. So that pot, the computer thinks RKR won it. It's all going to go to my man, Ashwin.
Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, he had 7 high, so. I don't know what Mac just called with.
That's crazy.
Next hand.
There's some work to be done.
Me either. Yeah. I had a bunch of these printed different kinds.
I think Zeal was getting good.
This one, I feel like he was, but he was bad. Yeah. So what? Who she is in general? What?
Like not you.
I was like talking about the girl
No,
again.
I guarantee you nobody gonna talk about you. Probably that down in here.
Yeah.
Well, not in a bad way.
I hope so.
3 folds, 4 folds, 5 folds, 6 folds. How many calls? 8 calls.
You were close.
9 makes it 10.
Oh, that's all she ever said. I used to be flattered when I realized she just tell everybody that.
All right, here we go. Hand 68. Did we all limp around? Raina has a pair of 4s. The flop is 10-7-6 rainbow. Top pair with a jack kicker for RKR. Bottom pair and second best kicker for Ashwin. 4s are gone. And I guess Raina is moving seats like Eric predicted. This 3 changes very little. A second bet here will get the 6s gone.
Hey, I had a pair.
Shows his 10. Wins $50. Another poker hand for the stream. Monday night's Rec Stream, the 1-2 standard poker game at Palace Poker. There's a bunch of these exact same games out on the floor right now off of stream, as well as some bigger Hold'em games, as well as a PLO game. Look at Poker Atlas. But if you like what you're watching, think you can take the poker players at this game, there's a bunch of tables just like this.
Fucking funny. We want to laugh too, Adrian. I don't think I want to know.
They got some different type of jokes going on.
Mac has limped, and Steve has made it $20 with Big Slick of clubs.
No, I'm not going to even do it.
RKR is called with a suited connector, and Mac's suited King 9 is also in this pot. We're four-handed to the flop.
Mac and Ash, can you guys please stand apart?
And there's going to be $103 in this pot.
All right, go first.
Correction. This is a single suited flop of spades. The flop check through. A queen has landed.
Ashwin has a 6 for a straight or a spade for a flush. RKR's worst pair is going to be the best hand.
Hey, there's 7.
A very passive hand.
Somebody could have sneezed at that and won the pot.
Mm-hmm.
The Sigma Enigma, I believe, is Barry Sanders, the founder of the Grand Prairie Cigar Club.
Sweet.
So he was the one talking about the Grand Prairie Cigar Club, and the GPCC meets Fridays at 5 p.m.
What are you laughing about? I'm like,
Okay, so here's what happened.
Yeah.
Raina moved to the 7 seat, which is why we lost her on the graphic. She's still in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while I was busy doing production work and not watching, I didn't see that. But yeah, when you move seats, it takes your picture away.
Somebody gonna send us the
So.
link or something.
Better get it back.
I don't have social
15.
go to YouTube.
I mean 17.
You gotta watch it on YouTube.
Eight calls.
Man, they gonna have 1,000 videos. Poker.
Time,
Just see
time,
what's
guys,
the
time,
link,
guys, time, guys, time, guys, time, guys, time, guys.
I'm in stock.
So just a disclaimer, we have a new person learning the production. So he's going to go through it again.
17. No one.
We make it look easy. After 20 years.
You have been doing this for 20 years now, haven't you? That's crazy. Streaming poker for that long.
20.
I'm seeing some raises.
Scott says Barry can't figure out the chat. He wants me to respond so badly. Scott, you're supposed to be sitting next to me tonight, and then you bailed for date night with your wife. I saw the Facebook pictures. Don't lie to me. Just kidding.
Look at that.
Uh-oh.
RKR hits his straight and a flush draw now.
The backdoor flush draw. He's got the straight. He's got the low end of the straight. Ace queen beats him, but he's still not going to be terribly worried about that.
Ooh, he was thinking about check raising, but didn't.
Oh, now he's got nut with the ace and the king out there. The queen high flush is the best. Do you go small to induce, or no? He just went $75. Try to get paid maximum. Ash goes, I was crushed. Try one more thing.
So I want his hand.
If I change this to 200, nope, that doesn't work. Let's change it back to 150. I want to get it so I can see the words, but I can also see the anniversary. Oh, come on. You could have went next year. All right, we'll just leave it like that because that's the best graphic to see. How many years have you been married, Scott?
30. Time for ballpark.
Hell yeah.
Time for one.
Uh-oh. Do you see what I see?
No.
Tesla Steve's picture is gone.
Oh, no.
In the next in 30 minutes, he's out of here. Or 30 minutes ago, he's out of here.
Yeah. Got another single-suited board. Max still checking his weak top pair. Bad kicker.
There we go.
A fourth club has rolled off.
5 high flush versus the 4 high flush.
1-2 tables. We're playing $8 pots.
That's the smallest pot.
Paying
Second smallest
paying
pot
for
of the
time.
day.
All right, bomb pot.
You know he probably wants the bomb pot. He already walked away.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be okay.
I'm hearing we're playing a bomb pot.
You know what that means? It must be 9:30 on the stream.
I should be able to hear it.
My man, yeah, when he made him forward at 3.
Carly says, sit on your hands for 1 orbit, Ash. Stop touching your chips. I don't know what that means. Is she shuffling her chips? Or does she mean don't play a hand? 24 years, Scott? You get married when you were 10?
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you're right.
Ash, bomb pot.
He bet out where his hand. He bet out.
Now the cards are all different.
He bet out where his hand. What happened probably and what you talking about?
All right. This is going to be a bomb pot?
No, I already got it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we already knew you went. No, we saw you shake
You and one.
$5, 4 cards, 2 boards. Best value in poker.
So if I'm 40,
The first hand of the night was a double board PLO bomb pot where
With a
the
6
300
all in.
cap and 4 people were all in, right?
Was it just 4? I thought it was more than that.
It might have been 5.
It was
The
crazy.
300 cap makes these even crazier, actually.
So the thing about a 300 cap is in the 1-2 game, they buy in for 300.
Right.
So that doesn't protect you right away. It protects you if you've been playing for a few hours and you've built up a stack. You don't lose it all in one hand that you don't know how to play.
Right.
So that's why we do the 300 cap. Tesla Steve with pocket aces. We have to hold on a second while they pop in the pink.
hey man, we gonna have to do this again. This is a terrible ball pot. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Congressman Rodney is older.
You done better.
3 fold, 4 fold, fold to 2.
Nah, ain't nobody with you. Terrible.
3 and 4 fold.
Andrea 2 has that lone 8.
And do you know why she's called Andrea 2?
There's another.
There was
There's
an
Andrea 1 already.
And
yeah.
they didn't know what to do, so they just went Andrea 2.
Yeah.
I would have just deleted the other Andrea, but that's okay. So she flops, bottom trips on the bottom, and a king high flush draw on the top with 2 pair kings and 8s. So she's loving this. She's gonna pot every street available to get as much money in that pot.
Pretty good. She's got a flush draw too.
She
As
only
backup
bet
on
20.
top.
She should have bet a whole bunch. So if those were flipped, 6 of hearts on top, she would have had the king high flush on top. As it is, she's got trip 8s.
6 day, 6 day. 2 bet 6 day to order. 6 day to order. 6 day to order.
Who was saying that?
Somebody's doing the Jeopardy whistle.
I don't think Andrea's gonna be.
So RKR is coming along with 2 pair on top, nothing on bottom. You really want some equity on both boards.
He's got that open-ended straight draw on top.
And 2 pair. With, I'm wrong. You're right. Now he's got 2 pair. Now he's got the 2 pair.
Andrea's going to scoop this.
Yeah, it's a good day to be Andrea. She's got kings and 8s on both boards. 3 8s and 2 pair up top. Little $280 pot going her way.
Bro, I played this whole thing without getting a pair. I played this whole thing without getting a pair.
See, and Adrian can't do anything until they show him his hand. So now he's looking at him going, okay, what do we got? No straight. She wasn't expecting to win them both.
Scoop loop.
Wait, another bomb pot? Don't do that to us. I believe we are on our last half hour of stream. That's what I think.
That's probably all I got left in me.
All right.
God, the room looks so good.
The room's beautiful. I am taking tomorrow off because the next 14 days I'm going to be here 16 hours a day for Run Good.
Good Lord, man.
I mean, it's what I do.
Oh, yeah, I've seen you do
What
this
I do.
before.
It's nothing new.
Yeah.
You've been here before.
All right, big pots. I think we have an open shove. One of the gun +1 with ace-9 offsuit. Ash win. Ash win. They're getting a count. I see 4s folded, and so did King-Jack offsuit. But Mac has a better hand than that. King-Queen offsuit.
Yeah, I'm probably never folding to a $100 bet from Ash.
Ash has made a little reputation for himself, hasn't he?
Rodney Anderson.
This time he has the best hand.
Rodney and Scotty going back at each other in the chat.
All right, one time.
And the Sigma Enigma, Barry's in there. I was at his, what do you, it's not a, what's the word that we were at? Oh, that's a really good board for party.
Double up.
When somebody wins an election, what's it called when you're there and when they find out the result? Because that's what I was at Saturday.
Right.
I want to say
The returns.
the returns.
You watch the returns
We
in
watched
politics.
the returns.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I did.
You have
Rodney in the chat. He won.
Oh, nice.
And Scotty was one of his guys. Yeah, it was a runoff. He won by a nice margin. I don't follow politics enough, but from what I gather, it was really good. Watch party, that's what it's called. The watch party of the counts, whatever. But yeah, we had a good time at the Outlaw Barbecue.
Nice.
Just south of here. All right.
$5 straddles on. Marcus, raise pre-flop.
Raise pre-flop, Marcus. You got ace king suited. That is a monster.
Being sneaky. Tesla's going to raise for him with ace queen suited. This could get ugly. This could be the big pot I was waiting for.
Ace queen for Tesla. Oh, you know what? All right, so plot twist.
Yeah?
Spoiler alert.
Uh-huh.
We know Steve is no longer at the table.
That's right.
We see a...
Oh, no.
We know He's
You shouldn't have
gonna
told me
leave.
this little software trick.
I know it's. I need to fix it.
Yeah.
Is what it is because I don't want to know.
We already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we already know. Steve doesn't suck out. He loses his hand. And
Ashwin's in here too with his Jack 5 of clubs. Does Marcus back raise? For 35, I think he's just going to make a call here. Let's see a flop, huh? Yeah.
Andrea's like,
I think
"What are you
Andrea's
doing?"
seen his hand.
Just roll these on one time.
I'm like shaking her head like, whoa.
I ain't used it all night.
So we
Taking a gamble 5 ways.
I don't love it, Marcus.
I feel an ace coming on the flop.
Possibly a king. Whatever happened. I would say.
Uh-oh.
king.
Well, this is actually fine. What a great flop for Marcus.
Yes. He's got 72% chance to win.
Oh,
Oh, all right, yeah.
$180 in the pot. Marcus rips it for 2x. So he's got him on the hook, and he pulls the hook right out of their mouth. Doesn't land anything. He does pick up $142. So
And that sent Steve home.
But he didn't go home broke.
No, he didn't.
He didn't lose that pot.
I think he broke even.
He's probably down a couple of hundred.
Oh,
Where'd you have?
I had ace 9 off. Trip aces by the turn. Yeah.
Should've came this way.
I know. I was supposed to re-raise that 35.
Yeah, you were.
It's a real question.
Marcus said I was supposed to raise that. You were. It's okay. It worked out for the best. He is risk averse.
You ain't doing to me, Adrian?
So when I'm teaching new players how to play, like after they
Oh,
played
y'all
for a while,
have a little school.
Yeah.
The
advice I give people, like 6 years ago when I was running an online club during the pandemic when everybody's at home playing online,
Yeah.
and people would tell me, they would ask for advice. They're like, this isn't working out. What's going on? And I say, without looking at your stats, because like now where I can see everybody's stats
Yeah.
in this hand, I can see all of your stats when you're one of my members, when I'm your agent, right? And I can say, without looking at them, I tell you two things. Fold more pre and raise more pre. And
Sure.
those two things will
Just be taggier.
just be magical to your results. Because too many people, when they're starting, are limp calling. I want to see a flop, limp calling, and they're just bleeding chips. Fold more pre.
Where are all these
Raise more
beginners you're
pre.
playing with?
We were all beginners at once. At one time. But yeah, we had 27 ladies in the class yesterday that Dory taught.
No way.
That was a great time.
That's incredible.
Super great time. My wife ended up
Way to go,
getting
Dory.
third place in the tournament. It's 10-minute levels, 10K starting stack.
Fun.
Freeze out.
Little toy tournament.
Just for funsies.
Yeah.
And
Little toy game.
yeah, my wife ended up getting third.
Sweet.
And for a T-shirt. Second place was a hoodie, and first place was a $300 ladies event, Run Good ladies event seat.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what she won for a $35 admission fee to the class. You get hors d'oeuvres. You get 4 hours of training from Eddie Batinga and Dory taught yesterday. And then you play a tournament, and
That
so
Dory's a great teacher.
she's really good, really good. In the chat, Scott's reminding me that tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and we are having green beer. So, though I won't be working,
St.
I will
Patrick's
be here
Day.
drinking green beer tomorrow.
Will you now?
Andrea with Pocket Kings on the straddle.
Yeah, Zeal was really nice.
Yeah, apparently.
I wanted to hang out with Zeal, and it was like more fun on this side of the table.
The action needs to catch up, but it looks like she raised it to $25, maybe $30, and has 3 callers. Just a second. Did I mention we're training the action tracker today?
No, maybe for myself. Maybe how you want it.
Adrian's got a nervous tick there trying to talk through the action. So it looks like she put in $60 and got a call. All right, now he's catching up. Raised to 30. Call, call, call.
I'm out.
Flop comes out. Check, bet 60. Call, fold.
I don't know why it doesn't make click. I think it's just because he's
All right, so Sigma Enigma is not Barry, but he is officially in the Grand Prairie Cigar Club. All right, I'll see you Friday, Sigma.
150.
RKR with top pair. I don't know what the turn is yet because we are one street behind on the action.
Yeah, you know what, Adrian? Go ahead, run me in the middle now. Like, I'm playing hot potato.
But we got a bunch of. All right,
That's
so
a jack.
Jack of spades. Now, now the river. We gotta. All right. So this pot's way off. This is tiny. This is why I'm not showing you
It's
the
a 3.
cumulative winnings because they are off. Is she ripping it or is she changing back to the 9 seat? Which is not allowed. Which is not allowed.
The training stream.
Oh, she wants the 5 seat now. She wants the lucky 5 seat. So, to be fair, on the floor, you can do that. You can bounce around whatever you want. You can get the lucky seat, you can get the lucky table. You can do whatever you want on the floor.
On the main floor.
On the stream, it's not allowed. That's why we draw for seats and put you where you want. This is Raina's first stream. She does not know that. So she doesn't know. That's not her fault. And to be fair, since it's never happened before, Adrian doesn't know you can't do that.
No one's
He's
telling
like,
her she
I don't
can't.
know, whatever, yeah.
You're down here.
They didn't say no.
The boss is 30 minutes ahead of time.
I can't go back. I don't have my DeLorean.
Yeah.
So I can't go back in time and tell them don't do that. However, in the post-stream meeting, it will be discussed. Okay, Barry was on his daughter's account.
Andrea's having a great night. I think on Saturday I was at the same table for her like 20 hands or something.
So.
And she played 2 hands very, very well.
Did she pull out her phone for those 2 hands?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because she posted.
I was waiting on you and Eddie.
She's going to quit vlogging because whenever she does, people know she has a monster and they just fold. And I said, if you know you're playing against a player who's paying attention, the next time you want to bluff, pull out your phone and start recording. And you'll get them to fold aces.
What's happening in this one, though? A couple of 10-9s.
Yeah, we got a little $15 raise, and nobody's folding the $15 raise in hour 4.
Mac is done with this game.
He's like, you guys are fun, but people are moving. He doesn't like the shenanigans.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't like people moving around when they're not supposed to. He doesn't like people buying in for 2 hours and then leaving the game. Not a fan of the shenanigans.
I bet
so
he
he's
was.
like, all right, let me just put in $400 and call it a night. As bad as he ran at the beginning of the stream, he could make it up right now if he gets called. Yeah, he's probably down 700 right now.
Yeah. He did get called by a better hand.
Well, with
bummer.
Ashwin only has a little over $100, so it's not a big deal. They're gonna run it once.
Oh my God, he hit a 7. All right.
Yeah, but Ashwin is open-ended.
Damn.
And then hits the 9.
He had a small chip stack.
Yeah, no, I can feel through
It's a frustrating
how frustrating a night it could have been. It probably is for our friend Mac.
Yeah, it's frustrating when the cards aren't going your
Shenanigans,
way.
and you're just getting super unlucky.
Yeah, the cards aren't going your way. The table is doing goofy stuff they're not supposed to do, and you're just annoyed with the whole thing.
The only person winning here is Adrian's too.
So what streams do we have to look? Is there the 1025 on Wednesday?
We're still running the 1025 on Wednesday. I believe that's on the schedule. But we talked about it today. Do we want to
save it for later because there's such a big tournament?
Because we're going to be slammed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Streaming everything, feature tables, final tables. So we might wait. I'm not positive. So stay tuned. I know tomorrow we were going to take off. Judging by tonight's performance, I think we need more practice. So, not trying to sound negative. We just need more practice. We were not prepared for tonight.
First call I made all night.
Really?
Marcus says, first call I made all night.
First call.
Yeah, where's the call? Because he didn't raise.
6 players. I seen it.
Check.
Santa flops. He didn't fold. He flopped 2 pair. So
1, 2, fold, 4, heads up.
okay, all right. That must have been pre-flop. He folded because he wouldn't have flopped 2 pair and then folded. So this hand is completely wrong.
Check, check. Oh,
Like, you doing all right, you know, just let it go, okay?
Raina with just, paired my 10,
You'll be all right.
bet $15. How much is in this pot? I'll bet you it's not $80.
Oh,
And it's not.
I think about 2 pair now.
Just under.
go.
Actually, that might be $80.
I need my
Interesting.
You know, it'd be nice, goddammit.
Interesting. I'll have to watch that back in slow-mo and see exactly what happened.
time.
This goes till 10:30 then. Huh?
Yeah, we got about 8 more minutes on stream. If they quit at 10 o'clock, I've got a 30-minute delay.
Boy, that rolled it out for 4 hours.
Alright, 5 is straddling.
I thought we all been.
Raina's straddling.
Yeah, she said, I thought we were all straddling. It's a game of
Let's
observation.
play a big pot.
Fuck up my car like that. You look like you wanted to drop it, bro.
Oh, we was strapping.
Min click from RKR with the ace-5. Makes it 10. Ashwin 3 bets with 4-7 suited to 22. Andrea's done with the shenanigans. She's calling with a queen 9 in position.
It's just $22.
Just $22. That's one of her outs, so she's gonna let it go. We're 3-way. $74 in the flop, in the pot.
There are a couple very big stacks in this hand that both have spades.
Yeah.
Don't put spades on this flop. All right, there's one. But there's a big whiff board for pretty much everyone. In a 3-bet pot, 3 ways. A jack also improves no one. Is Andrea going to stab, probe, and get aggressive and take this down?
So we're going to get all the way to the river before we see any action. And none of it is on the screen. So
Ace high wins.
Adrian, man.
Adrian, you usually do me real good, but today you.
This is one of the drier days you've dealt probably.
Honestly, like you be throwing some crazy ass fucking flops, and this ain't it, bro.
Is this the one or doing this.
Are you having an off day?
So what else do you want to see today? I got V-pips.
Big pots.
I know. I can pull up stats.
We're gonna do a bomb pad after this.
All right, this is the last hand. I mean, I'm not cheering per se, but I'm not disappointed.
We made it, dude. This is a blind 15. I like that.
I like that. This is a rough one. So,
Kinda in your mind, you be doing it.
Hold on, we're gonna raise the 15.
yeah, he has all options available to him. He can call now.
The action did change,
Yep.
but they kept it out there for him.
Yep. They just said make it a call.
Andrea did have a hand to 3-bet with and chose not to.
Santa has
And
a
Santa's
hand,
trapping
he chose
also.
Not to. Wow. These pots could have gotten much bigger. If you and I were out there, the pots were definitely getting bigger.
Well, yeah.
We're talking 100 pre.
Raise pre.
King 8-8.
A very sneaky top.
So the problem is they let anybody with the 8 into the hand for free. Ashwin thinks he's good with I paired my king. Andrea's going to let it go. Is Santa going to spring a trap now and make it 100?
He min clicks it to 100. What could he possibly have? Does he have better than king 5?
Yes. And Ashwin's going, if you've got an 8, I'm dead. If you've got a king, my 5 is garbage. I just fold. No, you just fold, Ashwin. He's never bluffing you right now. What do you hope? You hope you hit a 5 for 2 pair? You've already got 2 pair.
Huh.
You hope you get a king?
He's got some chop outs, though. That's not it. Does he want to spend the rest of his $118? King bad kicker. Very sneaky ace king, though, because Santa just flatted pre-flop.
He does fold. $50 too late.
There you go, Santa. Big night. $1,400. He didn't rebuy ever, did he?
5, 6, 7,
Oh, maybe he
8,
did.
9, 10, 11, 12. He didn't. I don't show him his rebuying. So if we believe those numbers in front of him, yeah, that's a lot of chippies in front of him. This says he has 1,443, and if I'm counting that, that's a 500 stack of green. 3 blacks on top of that makes it 800, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That sounds about right with a $300 buy-in. Well played, Santa. Good 4 hours.
This looks to be a PLO bomb pot.
Yeah, they're going to
signifying the last hand of the night.
Last hand of the night.
All right.
Thank you for all of you who have watched with us this long.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And chatting.
Yeah. It was. Hurry up and do your exclamation point points to see who's got the most points and gamble, and let's have a good time. And I'll see you guys.
Oh yeah, points.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
And we will see you Wednesday.
I surrender.
That's all, not that
If it's, I'm guessing Andrea's not there. She got them all now. She was trying to scan them one card at a time, which is a common mistake for new players. You have to scan all of your cards at the same time.
That is counterintuitive. You think that the scanner would want it one at a time.
Right. You're right.
Hey, 6-3 is a cool for Mac, right?
6-3 is a great flop on bottom.
So does Andrea,
She's got the ace-high flush on top. I'll bet you a beer Mac sweeps this pot. That's a snap yes from you, right?
Oh, Max scooping?
Yes.
Well, he's already chopping the bottom, and the nuts don't change on the bottom, so.
Oh.
I mean, I can't,
Yeah.
in good conscience, take that bet.
Oh. See, you paid attention more.
See, bomb pots are fun, right?
Bomb pots are fun. So I'll bet you he 3/4 it.
I bet he does too. So you're saying out of the, let's say, so many spades are already out in the field, How many
1,
actual
2,
spade
3,
outs
4,
does he
5,
have?
6, 7, 8,
Like
9,
3?
10. 3 left.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So how does Marcus have 22% with his top 2 on bottom and running hearts on, or top 2 on top and running hearts on bottom?
Hey, you're right.
Bink.
Bink. All right, Matt, get it in there.
3/4. Now, Marcus
Uh-huh.
can take the bottom, and I'm wrong, and I owe you a beer.
Right.
Pot.
I don't see why not.
No, there's a $300 cap. You're getting half of the top, or you're getting all of the top. You're getting half of the pot regardless. Get as much money in there as possible. And a side benefit is, if everybody folds, you don't need a low.
Right.
You don't need a bottom board if everybody folds. Reena is trying to make something, and she just can't.
Real funny what just happened.
What?
The hand was cool to start out with.
Oh, she's got top straight on bottom.
8-6 is the better straight now.
That's what she has on bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or later, RKR.
Yep.
Good to see you. Mr. Santa needing racks.
Racks at sick brag, bro.
Yeah.
Let me bring back 3 racks for all my chips. All right, Marcus has a flush draw. Do you want to call $175 and hope
No.
the 10th card is a heart?
This is a fold for me, dog.
When you have nothing on the top board except for 2 pair on a 3 spade. So, all right. Best case scenario, 10 or a 9 hits the top. He's got a boat. Heart hits the bottom. He's got a flush. He sweeps it for a $700 pot. I don't hate the call anymore. I mean, that's a lot of what ifs.
Yep. See what? However long we've been doing this, I still don't know how the computer is calculating these equities to the right. Is it 16% that he gets at least one board?
I'm not for a double board bomb. Oh, he does fold.
Yeah, that's a fold.
All right. I don't hate the fold, but I could have made an argument for the call. Andrea's in bad shape now. She can't win the top. She can't win the bottom. She's got the low end of the straight.
Yeah, a little bit of like a first mistake of the night for
Yep.
Andrea in the last hand of the stream.
I think she's kind of playing the players and hoping her 3-6 is good. It's the second best straight, and a 4 and a 4, and Marcus would have missed both boards, so good fold. Max says no checks.
Oh, what is that, 110, 135?
It's capped at 90. This is a $300 max loss hand, so it's capped at 90.
Nuts on top and straight on.
Nothing on top. Mac, you've got the nut flush on top, brother.
Mac, what are you talking about, bud?
Please show your hand.
Table that thing, dude.
Please don't fold it.
Oh, okay, he shows top.
I got 6 ace.
Should have showed that queen high earlier, Mac.
Wow.
It's all right.
Wait, okay, what's this? You take this back. Hold on, you take this back.
Okay.
We're on side by.
Well, wasn't I on set?
I thought I played.
I thought it was a little left over.
Flush straight.
It's still fun. It's still poker, best game in the world.
What the fuck? No, I got it straight.
You just shut this off.
You're right. Adrian is right.
Good stream, everybody.
Yeah, he's like, I'm on the side pot.
Yeah.
Her 8 high straight beats you. And
It's
on
a
the
300
bottom,
cap.
her 8 high straight.
I want a toast you over there, baby.
So Andrea's going to get a quarter of her money back on the bottom.
Yeah.
And Raina's going to get half of that entire pot back.
Oh, I stopped caring about this bomb. A while
All right.
back.
Hey,
A
guys,
while back.
thanks for being here. We sure appreciate you.
I'm Dan.
I promise it'll be better tomorrow or the next time we're here. So that's it. See you next time.